Ball Weep, Grognall, Weep, Ninnybong, TF Addicts, and welcome to TFTC, that's Transformers Thought Corner, to you and me. I'm your host, TFA1024, the TF Addict, and with me I have a full panel, which is rare, because that never really happens. Before we begin, I'd like everyone to introduce yourselves, so as per TFTC standard, TF Addictress, after you.
Okie dokie, I am TF Addictress 4891. You can find me at Instagram on that handle. I am still very much new with Transformers, but I just love it so much. I've latched onto it like I'm a leech. I have latched onto this franchise.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, like Earthspark is currently my hyperfixation, brain rot, however you want to phrase it. And
what the hell was that?
Probably a race where downtown is filled with them, which I'm pretty sure is where you are. So
It's all good.
Okay. But yeah, I got through some of most of Transformers. I have yet to get into Beast Wars and Beast Machines and all that stuff. That's next on my list. So where I am now.
All right. Cyborg.
Hey everyone, Raptor. I'm usually part of these things. I know I'm live in the heart of Japan, Tokyo. Yeah. Obviously, I've seen a lot of Transformers going.
Yeah, literally, the sole purpose of Cyborg's appearance this time is just to be like, hey, he's in Japan right now. I almost said he's from Japan. He's live from Japan right now.
Yeah, I'm live right here. Yeah, I'm right. I can see Tokyo Tower right where I'm sitting from. I'm going to be going to see a lot of places. I'm leaving tomorrow, actually, so I've been here for the last 2 weeks doing it class. But yeah, I just came in to say hi and to be here, just to be here, because I usually am.
I appreciate you being here, by the way. I'm really glad I reached out. We also got a special guest here. I've been posting about this man, of course, respectfully and full of love on Instagram. This is my very good buddy, Kyle, aka that cheesecake from Big Redhead Vintage Toys. I just want to introduce him just because special guest. But of course, I'll allow him to introduce himself as well. So please.
Hey, what's going on? Call me the cheesecake or cake. I don't really care. Most of my friends call me cake. Worked at a Transformer store for the past 10 years. Love it. I love G1. It's kind of where my heart is. G1 and Masterpieces. That's what I collect.
All right. Convoy.
I am False Convoy. You can find me on YouTube and Instagram under that handle. I am John Transformers, a living, breathing Transformers encyclopedia, and I am the final vanguard of the Transformers Energon fan base. That is about it.
And finally, but not least,
I am Marvelous Prime. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, same handle as here. And that's really about it.
All right. Now, we do have other guests joining us later on. Mr. JJ Prime Toy Reviews will be here. BC will be popping in a little bit later. For those of you who remember BC, he was basically a veteran TF Addict supporter since 2015. He hasn't been on the show in a while. He did show up every now and then, but I digress. It's been a while since we've done TFTC. I sincerely apologize about that. I've been crazy busy behind the scenes with cleaning and caregiving and caretaking with my father and just housekeeping. It's been also, I've had the pleasure to go to TFCon Orlando for the first time, if you guys had not caught my community tab post, and I got to meet Mr. False Convoy, as well as Blackwatch Jazz, and many, many other content creators. And that will be its own video. For right now, this is a tease for that, because that is going to be a long video. So this episode is going to be all about first con experiences, as well as discussing the latest reveals for Studio Series from MCM London Comic Con. But of course, I feel like maybe we should just do the topic first at hand, then talk the reveals. Because, I mean, again, when it comes to talk about first con experiences, we're not talking about, like, how in-depth we were, like, what we did. Like, we'll go into that if we want to. But it's more so, like, talking about that feeling and, like, what it meant to you to be at such a heavenly place on Earth. So, now for once, I'm not going to go first. So if anyone would like to take the reins, feel free.
I mean, I can go first if you want.
I could go first if you want me. Oh.
All right.
Which one?
Marvelous.
Okay. I guess. Well, mine was a local toy show or con, I guess, and I would say it was overwhelming and exciting at the same time, if that makes sense. I remember just feeling excitement and pretty much at my happy place, pretty much. I felt normal for once. That's really about it.
Okay.
So, do you want me to go or
Whoever wants to go.
I'll go. So my first con ever was TFCon Toronto. I was like 6 years old. And so the memories aren't as vivid as they used to be. But the feeling of going somewhere and being surrounded by people that all love the same thing, and going with my mom who also loves the same thing, was really immaculate because she always talked about it, and so I was really, really excited for that first TFCon we ever went to, and ever since we have gone every single year, and that con was amazing, and it was like the best weekend of my goddamn life, and every year since then, TFCon Toronto has been that for me, and the people there are really special to me, and it's like a little family there at TFCon Toronto with the staff and the people, and just everyone knows each other, and it's really an amazing experience, and it's been amazing since the get-go.
All right. Anyone else?
I'll go.
Take it away, Angel.
Okay. So my first ever convention was in 2014. I was only 15 years old, and this was back when I was like, it was just so... Okay, when I first went to my con, God, I was such a noob. It was terrible looking back on it now. Yeah, like, we only went just for the sole reason that my mother could meet somebody, and that was it. Like, I didn't know the whole concept of cosplay yet. And since it was like, the last day of the con, like, there was not much left to do. Like, we literally just met one guy, and then we went home. But I actually have the my badge from that day.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I keep it up on my corkboard for memories.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, who did your mom want to meet?
Nathan Fillion.
You met Nathan Fillion? TV's
Love
Nathan
Nathan
Fillion?
Fillion.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous you met Nathan Fillion. I love Nathan Fillion.
I mean, my mother loves him too, but probably not for the same reason you do.
I don't know. I have 5 seasons
Is
of
it because
Castle
he's
on
cute?
DVD.
Oh my
It is
God,
because
you
he's
did
cute.
beat him for the same. You did like him for the same reason.
I like it for the same reason.
Yeah, Castle's amazing. I love Castle.
Castle is
Oh my
pretty
God,
great.
if my mother could hear this, she would just want to kiss you.
Castle
Oh.
is pretty great, though. That was one of
Thank
the...
you, God. This makes me feel so validated, and her too, because my dad thinks it's really cheesy.
Isn't every TV show a little cheesy, though?
He does like one line though, like he said, "Okay, first off, there are no bad episodes of Miami Vice." My mother could quote the show like it's nothing.
I haven't seen Castle in a while, but I remember it was one of the few shows I watched with my mom, along with like Supernatural and Bones and Law and Order.
Bones rocks.
Stuff like that. Bones is great.
Bones is pretty
If you have
fantastic.
Freevee, you can watch it.
Ooh, okay.
Really?
Uh,
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone
So
else?
yeah, that was.
oh wait, my bad. Sorry. Got ahead of
Sorry.
myself.
I also got I also got my katana there. Like I literally just went there like in a castle themed shirt, and I had like my toy katanas like on my belt. It was a very terrible cosplay. If anything, it was awful. But like as the years went on, I went in cosplay. I picked up a lot of stuff, and then oh man, but there was one year that I'm glad I did not go. It was the year that weapons were banned from my con.
Oh yeah,
That was bad. That was a bad. We go to the same convention, but yeah, that was not a fun time though.
Yep, weapons were banned, so like you couldn't even bring in a lightsaber for God's sake. It was bad.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that was because the whole like quote unquote assassination attempt on
No, it was totally real. The guy brought in real guns. He wanted.
Yeah.
No, I know.
One of the
I know.
actors
That's
for
what
the
I'm
Green
saying.
Rangers.
Like,
It
that
was
was
terrible.
old
because of, like,
JDF,
the
right?
whole
Jason David Frank, someone tried to
Jason David
assassinate him.
Frank. Yeah.
Yep. So I remember that whole Jason David Frank thing because that was the first MegaCon I ever vended. And that went on, and I got frantic phone calls from my family being like, you better be safe during this. There's crazy people running around conventions with guns. And I'm like, well, that's a different state, Mom. It's fine.
My favorite part about that whole situation, sorry to cut off, it's so the guy who was trying to kill him, he thought that he was the Punisher, that he believed he was the Punisher, and so he got they got taken care of. He got arrested. The next day, Jason David Frank comes in. He's fine. He's still going with the fans, and he's wearing a Punisher cap, kind of like
that.
just to make fun of him. In a way, I thought that was awesome to do that.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
That.
TFA, do you remember a couple of years ago at Tampa Bay Comic-Con, there was a kidnapping attempt on Kate Beckinsale?
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
I was vending that one with Big Red Adventures Toys, and for no reason, we were already there for like 10 hours. We were dog tired, and all of a sudden they make an announcement on the floor saying we're going to be open for another 2 hours. And all of the vendors got immediately pissed off. No one wanted to be there anymore. And then, like, we've heard through the grapevine, it was because someone tried to kidnap Kate Beckinsale, and there was a whole police investigation.
Oh my god.
That year was wild.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Yeah, it was a wild
That's crazy.
good times. Gotta love Tampa.
Yeah. Discount Miami.
Yeah, I mean, Phoenix has its own brand of crazy, obviously. And then, but then, yeah, like as times went on, I actually met more people. And then I went in 2016, and that was a little better. I went with my friend, Kim, and we met a lot of Ninja Turtle related actors.
Mm-hmm. That was a year after we met. Not met in person, but like.
No, it was 2016.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did meet in 20. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was still in school, and then summer came around. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it's coming back now.
Oh yeah, 2016. That was a fun year, and then I didn't go until I believe, and then 2017. I believe I went, but I can't remember. I don't think I actually did. Like, I was going to go in 2019, but then COVID, fucked up everything.
Yeah. 2020, I will never forgive you.
No. So, yeah, con was, like the first con that I finally went to, after COVID, hit was last year. And that was great. It was fine. It was fun to finally be around other people that, shared in our passion.
You met Cyborg.
I did meet Cyborg. I met him this previous
con. We met last year. This is here.
You were literally my stand-in. Like, you were the gateway to be like, can you meet Rebecca so I can see? Like,
yeah. So far, like, we've met twice, and the curse has been, like, I don't know why, but I feel bad because every time we met, I got really sweaty. So I apologize for being very sweaty for completely different reasons.
You're fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's the one thing about conventions. If you're it's going to be heavily air conditioned. So if you're going to be wearing a cosplay that's kind of, revealing, you're going to want to.
Yeah.
I was covered in too much stuff. I was a Jedi, so I was covered in so many robes. I got really hot.
Yeah, you were Obi-Wan.
Yes, he was.
Hello there.
I guess I'll transition to my side since I gotta go here soon. So yeah, my con, kind of Rebecca, I was the exact same con, Phoenix Comic Con. I've gone since 2009. I was in middle school, and I tried my first cosplay. It was the Grim Reaper from Soul Eater. It was a horrible idea. It didn't do well at all. But the next time I did it, the year after, I was Toby from Naruto, and it was amazing. And since then, I've been cosplaying almost every year. But yeah, it was great. I love cons. I love I originally went for the voice actors, but now I go for the merchandise. I love buying stuff. And so yeah, I just seeing the cool costumes, seeing the cool people, meeting the actors, buying all the cool stuff. It's an awesome. It's always a fun weekend. Meeting people that you've talked to for so long. It's fun. It's fun. I want to go to other cons. I might go to another con next year. That's not Comic Con for once. I can't say which one though. But I'm excited. I'm excited to keep doing cons. I love cons. I love meeting people. And I gotta go. I gotta go. Tokyo Tower is right over there. I gotta go see it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Hold on,
all
let's
right.
get a nice.
Nice talking to you guys.
Hold on a sec. Hold on. Let's get a nice look at
Yep.
that solo first. There you go. All right, dude. Oh, not me. There we go. I introduced him earlier. I'll let him introduce himself. JJ.
Hello. Hello.
Yo.
Hello. I believe this is the first time I'm meeting you, that cheesecake. Or
Yes.
Kyle.
As I've formally introduced several times, just because I officially love this man, and he is basically one of my best friends now. Without being too forward, hopefully.
No, I love
This
you too,
is-
man. How are you doing?
This is my good buddy, that cheesecake, who works at my favorite place on earth, Big Redhead Vintage Toys. I've known him for about a couple of years now, actually.
Mhm.
We just
Yeah.
never really hung out up until recently. Like literally, our first official meet outside of Big Redhead Vintage Toys was TFCon Orlando.
That was a good time.
So, and then he took me out for my birthday, and then we went to a toy show today.
Nice.
So yes, this is your first time meeting him, but he's an amazing dude. I love this man.
It's nice to meet you, JJ.
Yeah,
But
nice to
please,
meet you.
JJ, introduce yourself to all our viewers.
So, hello everybody. My name is JJ Prime Reviews with the YouTube channel known as JJ Prime Reviews. It's the same handle. I do have an Instagram page known as JJ Prime Transformers Pics, where I upload lots of Transformers pictures, but also about my life. Just want to because recently I just reunited with a high school best friend and had a great time. Had a really wonderful time, and I'm also taking up in the musical theater business here and there. Performing in musicals.
Yes,
And-
you are.
Yeah, I just recently did one, which is my first professional one, where I get paid to do it. So
Ooh.
it's amazing.
Ooh.
And
Let me take a guess. All that money you're about to get, it's going towards Transformers, isn't it?
yeah.
I mean, what else?
What was the
other
play?
things would human beings buy?
Yeah.
Food? I never heard of it.
Food is second. It's second needed.
Only toys.
What play was it?
It was a Viking musical. It was called Forkbeard. It was based on a real life story.
Oh,
Cool.
that's awesome. That's super cool,
Yeah.
man. That's super awesome.
Thank you.
I'm really
Thank you.
into
Appreciate that.
So, to give you a little bit of a rundown, because unfortunately you weren't here for the pre-show, we're doing first-hand experiences. I'm pretty sure you're kind of getting the gist from whenever you were watching backstage, because I only have the free trial of StreamYard, and I'm not paying for this. But yeah, basically we're just talking about like our first con, what it was, how we felt, and then we'll slowly dive more into detail as the show goes on. And also something I want to point out as well, we're basically doing verbal Uno at this point. So if you have something you want to say that piggybacks what's going on with what's been said, don't be afraid to jump in. Just be sure to do so in a respectful way. So far it's been marvelous. Convoy, TF Addict just went, Cyborg just went. That's why you're here. Cheesecake, you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. So I've been going to conventions since, gosh, I don't really know how long. I don't really remember my first one, but I'll talk about the first one I vended because that's a whole different experience outside of just going to a convention.
Oh yeah, that's like a whole different ball game.
It's a whole different animal. It's a whole different beast. So it's the hardest work I've ever done in my entire life is vending a convention because it's about 18-hour days for about 5 days every day, no sleeping, working, standing, meeting hundreds of people every day, dealing with money, dealing with all of the stuff, moving things in and out. I remember the first time being so nervous that when the doors opened, I was shaking because
wow.
I didn't know what was about to happen. And then it started and everything went great and smoothly. But I just remember that feeling of like, I have no idea what's going to happen next. And
You had that like pre-anxiety before it actually even started.
oh yeah. And it was MegaCon, which MegaCon in Florida is the biggest convention in the state. And it was massive. There was thousands upon thousands of people there. Todd McFarlane was randomly just walking around the hall. He wasn't supposed to be there. He was just walking
Wait, Creator
around.
Spawn?
Yeah, Creator Spawn.
What? Cool.
Yeah, he was just walking around, and we'd just be like looking around, like, oh look, there goes Todd again. But yeah, like that was a crazy experience. And then like the first TFCon I went to was this one in Orlando. And from going to conventions for so long and being disappointed for a number of years because they just never have as much as what I want, and then finally going to a convention that's all just what I want was so overwhelming and cool that the first time going around it, I was just awestruck and mind blown. I think I walked around there for like 45 minutes in just complete silence, just taking it all in. It was fantastic.
So you literally have it like an experience on both ends of the same coin as a vendor as well as a guest, which is really cool because it's like not a lot of people get that kind of perspective.
Yeah, and like it's completely different where it's like being on the other end of a convention vending, you're conscious about like people having fun, but you're also conscious about the amount of money that they're already spending. Mm-hmm. And like you have to think about it in a completely different way. And like if you don't do good at this convention, you're out of so much money. So like it's a completely different animal, and it's fantastic. It's so much fun. Not to bring money into it, but
well, I mean,
it's part of it. Right?
Money is what makes the world go round. But like
exactly.
Literally, you had the one side where it's like I need to make money, and then the second side is just the other side is I need to spend money.
The other side is way more fun. I'll tell you that. The spending money side is way more fun.
That's very cool. So, out of all the conventions that you have vended, what would you say is like? I'm not going to say your favorite because just one favorite is obviously one of the most difficult decisions for anyone because favoritism's a bitch. What would you say is like your top 3 favorites?
Ooh, MegaCon is very fun to vend. Tampa Bay Comic-Con is a lot of fun. There is a convention in Clearwater called Clearwater LibCon. It's in a library. It's one day.
Ooh!
It's so much fun. That's probably the most fun convention I've ever been to is the Clearwater Library Convention because it's a free event. So like there's just so many cool people walking in there and doing fun stuff. So much cool things to see. I really like that convention.
I remember there was a convention in Lakeland called LameCon that was also in a library.
What?
Yeah, no, literally, yeah. Like, I'm not even kidding. That's the name they went with, and I'm like,
oh my god.
Okay, I'll try it. I had some fun with it, but more so I'm like, this is literally lame. Like, there's some cool stuff to do. Like, there was like video games and such you could play. You can buy stuff, but like it was tiny. Like it was sad. It was literally lame. Like, not to bash on it, I did get to meet Robert Axelrod there, the voice of Movor from Robots in Disguise 2001, and also Lord Zed from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Cool.
May he rest in peace, unfortunately. But
that's really cool.
Yeah, that was like one of the highlights there, and it was like someone told me about it. I think it was like a mutual high school friend of ours. My buddy Caleb and I went, and then I think a former friend, because that person who shall not be named or addressed by gender was problematic, to say the least. But either way, yeah, just wanted to throw that in. So I know what it's like to be in like a library convention, which is kind of fun. But like the one that you're explaining, I want to go to that. That sounds legitimately really fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like that one. And then like the other one that like I will talk about, which isn't really a convention, but I always lump it in with conventions, is fighting game tournaments. Those are some of the most fun things I've ever been to in my entire life.
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
JJ, I guess you want to go before I go, because I got kind of a long-winded one as per usual, and that's kind of why I like to save myself last.
Yeah. Yeah. I have never been to a lot of Comic Cons in my life.
Okay,
you know,
hold on. Before you continue, let me specify this. It doesn't have to be a big con. All right. The term con is very depending on like, it doesn't matter by size or whatever. As long as you went to a con of some kind, it doesn't matter. So
was it 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago. Right when I was reuniting with my high school best friend, there was a con going on at the mall. It was called Sunray Pyramid. It was called Cosmic Convention. It was a cosmic convention. There were Transformers being sold there. There was some DC stuff, Marvel stuff, Lego stuff, all the video game stuff as well.
You mentioned Transformers, and I already like it.
Yeah. I was like walking with him, and then I was like looking at the back of a yellow box. I'm like, do my eyes deceive me? Is that a Buzzley multi-pack? And then I go closer, and oh my god, there it is. That's one of the multi-packs. And I'm like, what? and it's where I bought my last Seeker.
Awesome.
Yay! I bought my Legacy Core Class Seeker in that it was five ringgit cheaper. So
it's the blue, man.
Thundercracker is so deeply underappreciated, and I hate it.
It's because Skywarp's better anyway.
I'm just
Thundercracker goes hard, man.
Okay, how is Skywarp better?
Thank you.
He can teleport. Enough said.
So what?
Purple man.
Yeah, but Thundercracker has moral ambiguity.
Here's why I think.
Thank you.
Here's why I think Thundercracker is better. Okay, Thundercracker is better because unlike the other Seekers, he has the tendency to care for the animals and for the humans. So, yeah.
Bro literally becomes a film director in IDW, and you're out here saying Skywarp's more interesting. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, look, here's the thing. I love IDW Thundercracker. I do, but my heart still belongs to Skywarp. I like Skywarp. That color scheme, his ability, he's cool. Anyway, continue, please, JJ.
So yeah, it's where I got this figure. I've been looking for Legacy Core Class Thundercracker. I just never pulled the trigger. So I finally got him, and it was cool. Like I saw so many cosplayers in that little tiny con right there, and I was like wondering what was happening right there. Like, why were there so many cosplayers? And no Transformers cosplayers, unfortunately. But oh well.
Hey, Transformers is hard to cosplay, man.
Yeah.
There's the woman who cosplay as IDW World's Hollow form.
That's different.
No, it's still Transformers.
Yeah.
Okay, a Transformers like in their robot form is hard to cosplay.
Gotta
There you
finish my kicker cosplay before the next con.
Ooh.
Oh, you're doing a kicker. I want to
I
see
have
kicker?
some armor built
You
for
are
it.
bold, my friend.
Wow, you
I
were a
want
kicker,
to see
man.
that.
You know who is easy to cosplay? You can go as Kobe from Cybertron.
Yeah, I'll wear a shirt and pants. Really crazy.
No, go as Kobe Bot. I mean,
That would
Just
be
get
fun.
a transforming scrap metal.
Yeah. And
Sorry.
yeah, that was
continue.
like my first. That was my first experience with a con. You know, with a no matter how big or small it is, it was still a con. So yeah, it was nice to see some Transformers figures being sold there, which is great. And I found Earthspark Deluxe Prime in Toys R Us.
Cool.
Wait, what?
The last one I needed for the Mandroid, but you know, I'll get him next time. But
Okay.
there you go. Yeah.
All right. So that was like your first official con, the recent one.
Yeah, the recent one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that
Didn't,
works
So, like-
didn't have to buy tickets. I just went in there for free, and then like,
Lucky. I wish our toy
What?
show like
Why
that
can't that
today
be
was.
like how it is over here?
Wish our toy show today was like that. I thought it was a walk-in event, and then I walk in, and it's like, oh, it's like $15 per person.
What?
What? These
That's
details were not shown.
No.
Also,
what?
again,
I
shout
mean,
out
they
to
have to be able to
Cheesecake
fund
for-
the event.
Also, shout out again to that Cheesecake for providing for this today. I really appreciated that. Before we continue and before I go on, I would like to go ahead and address the live chat. Not calling people out, just giving some respect and engagement. First and foremost, hello to Savage from the Scrapyard crew. Welcome, dude. Hope you've been well.
Hey, buddy.
Thank you for popping in. My buddy Dreadwing 2029, he has risen back from the dead, unlike his actual TFP counterpart.
Yeah.
noise.
How you doing, my dude? And to Charlotte, hi Attic, my guy. Love your Transformers fan film, but there'll be more Transformers fan film and stop motions. Sorry if I'm being annoying. I addressed this already in the live chat. I'm just going to say this verbally. You have not been annoying. I respect your passion. I do appreciate the engagement. My only problem is that's all you've been commenting. However, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're excited. I'm glad that you were eagerly awaiting for this to start last night. But when it comes to talking about the live chat or talking about in the live chat, try to remain on topic with what's going on in the stream. And there'll be a higher chance I will engage a bit more. That's not like a bad thing. It's just the whole point of TFTC is to bring people together, talk about their thoughts on the ongoing topic at the time. So please don't take offense. That's the last thing I want anyone to do. We just want to have a good time. And again, I do appreciate your comments, and I hope you're enjoying the show. So, how do I remove this? There we go. So, and thank you all very much for watching, even those of you who haven't commented yet. I see there are 6 of you at the moment. I hope the 3 of you who haven't answered yet in the live chat are doing well. I hope you had a good week. I hope you're having a good weekend. So, all right, on to me. So I talked about my history with Transformers from the get-go. I've gone on to my whole origin story. Go check out the Scrapyard episode for that, by the way. I've been a Transformers fan since 2003 with Transformers Armada, specifically when Tidal Wave came out. Oh, the Starscream chair returns. JJ's chair. He did that on my pre-birthday stream. Been a fan of Transformers since Armada. I knew nothing about conventions until 2010. When I officially moved down here to Florida from Pennsylvania in 2009, we were down here for about a year. And then one day on TV, when I was watching Cartoon Network, I saw an actual on-TV commercial for BotCon 2010.
What? You actually have commercials?
I know, right? I never been. All I knew was I saw commercial, and preteen me and also little boy me was like, Transformers, so many Transformers. Mom, Dad, can we go? And we went, obviously. And I'm going to say this too. My first con experience wasn't bad. It was actually pretty fun, but I could have done so much better. I did not know about panels. I didn't know about special guests. I didn't know about schedules. I just went there and treated it like an overgrown flea market with just Transformers.
That's honestly how mine was.
The only memorable moments I have from BotCon is when my mom and dad got separated from me, and I was chilling by someone at the time I didn't know of. And I saw the sign right beside him. I'm like, "You're Stan Bush."
Oh my
So
god, you met him?
Yeah, I met him like unintentionally. I was like, "Wait a minute, you're Stan Bush." He's like, "Yep, that's me."
I'm jealous.
And I told him, I saw the '86 movie as a kid, because I did when I was a little bit more of a backstory for TFA was when I was a kid. I had a neighbor about 2 houses down, and we lived in a little bit of a rural area. We had a big old house on a hill. Actually, there were 3 houses on a hill. No, my bad. Actually, 4 houses, because we had one in the back owned by someone who I'd like to call my Aunt Margreta, even though I don't think we were actually related, but still, she treated me like family, which was great. And I treated her like family. But either way, I digress. So we had a neighbor to our left, and then we had another neighbor to the left who was on another big ass hill. And I used to go to their place all the time and play, and the mom there used to run a daycare. One day when I was there, I asked if we could put on Transformers the movie, and I wasn't even aware what it was. I just saw the 1986 box art, and I was just like, "Oh, Transformers, I know that. I want to watch it." I was like, "This isn't Transformers Armada or anything. This is different." But I still liked it. So when I heard the touch and everything, I was like, I like this song. These are good songs. And then BotCon 2010 came around. I told Stan, I was like, I really like your stuff in Transformers the movie. I actually saw it when I was a kid. I told him that. And then literally not even 5 minutes later, my parents show up. Like, we got separated, but we got found somehow too. It was fun. And now also another fun fact, that was the first convention where they had like playable like game demos. Like you were able to demo War for Cybertron. But
yes,
there was
sir.
also
I
this
remember
other
that. I was there too.
Yeah.
I was
Oh
there
yeah.
for that one.
Wow.
There was also another one where you could play Transformers Call of the Future.
Duh.
Wow.
And I did play that for a little bit. And let me just say, Japanese controls are a bitch.
Oh no.
But like when I got the hang of it, I was able to Transformers Prime. I was able to kill some Decepticons, so I thought it was fun. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, getting back to it though, like going to conventions, especially like with fandoms that you are utterly borderline obsessed with. Not even, you know what? Fuck it. Get rid of the borderline crap. The ones that you are obsessed with, all right? We all have that obsession, but it's a healthy obsession, right? It's not destroying our lives.
That depends on who you ask.
Fair, but
Those who
in
say
our group-
otherwise are wrong.
in our group, it's a healthy obsession. So, like you feel like you've entered another world.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
growing up and growing older, obviously, and going to more conventions, it feels like a rite of passage as a fan. Doesn't it? Am I
No,
alone
you're
there?
right. You're kind of
No,
right.
you're totally right.
You're right.
Because like as a collector, at least now, because like when I was a kid, obviously I had a bunch of toys, but I played with them a lot. But like now I put them on shelves. I still play with them. I put them on a shelf. Oh,
Right.
hold on.
Okay, sorry. Did not mean to do that.
It's all good. Gonna rearrange. What was that? Yeah. So I play with my figures. I still just put them on a shelf, but like as you grow older, the more that you do stuff like that, the more you realize like that is a rite of passage as not only a fan but also as a collector, because it's like it's opening up the doorways to unlimited possibilities of like what you can walk out with, what you can see, what you can actually buy, and like stuff you've never seen before, like stuff that's not even made it to US market. It's crazy. Third party stuff, like if we're not just talking BotCon or officially licensed conventions, like pretty much 90% of conventions you're going to end up seeing incredible things.
True.
Like third party. Don't even get me started on third party. Like today when I went to the toy show with that cheesecake and I saw that Fans Project Minosaur and I wanted to cry because I couldn't get it.
Duh.
$200. If I only had $200.
That thing was really nice, though. That thing was
Yes, I
fantastic.
know. I want one. Oh, so bad.
That was a great looking toy.
But anyway, like, again, we are all in agreement. It does feel like a rite of passage. The dog agrees.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
I get.
It's okay. It's not a big deal. If you have to, you can mute for a little bit. But if not, it's fine. Yeah, there you go. It's all
But
good.
no, I mean, I completely agree with that sentiment because it's kind of like it feels like the apex of what the passion is. Like we love this thing, we love buying these little plastic effigies of these characters, and like it's like the apex moment of all of that. Because you're there, you're trying to with hundreds and hundreds of people that all love the same thing. You're all here to buy the same things, talk about the same thing, and meet
Mhm.
people that worked on that thing. It's like it's the apex of the passion to me. That's like it's peak.
The
of my love
best
for
part is too
Transformers.
is like you can never peak from that because there's always going to be more conventions and there's always going
Exactly.
to be more opportunities. Like it doesn't stop. The high just gets higher. You can take that in whatever sense you're laughing at it as. I mean, we need our fix. I don't call myself the TF addict for nothing. So, because like it's just something to think about. Because like after experiencing TFCon and like comparing that to BotCon, especially again, that was my very first convention, so obviously there were blunders. But like the more I did it, and the more I started getting the hang of it, the more I'm like, holy shit, this is one of the greatest things that humanity has ever created. Because I went from BotCon 2010 to Tampa Bay Comic Convention 2017, I think, or 2015, I can't remember. But then I just started doing more and more Tampa Bay Comic Conventions, and I've gotten to meet so many voice actors and so many people. In fact, I feel like in comparison, Tampa Bay or TFCon was the one where I got to meet a lot of like the most people, like not just fellow content creators, but like also fans of me. Not to sound self-centered, like literally, people walked up to me, they saw my shirt, and it's like, "Oh, it's you from Instagram or YouTube." I'm like, "Yeah, it is me." Like, granted, I basically put on a neon sign, but like, how often can you say you went to a convention and someone recognized you?
Once, and it was also there.
You know, it's really cool to have like those moments, and it's like you also get to meet people who you've talked to for, like Cyborg said, you got to meet people who you talked to for years, like through the internet or whatever. You meet them in person, like me and False Convoy. It's a wonderful thing, and I hope everyone at some point in their lives, because here's the best part too, right? It's never too late to have your first convention. Like, ever. My dad, who is 85 years old, about to be 86 next June, he went to the toy show, he went to the con with me, and he had fun. Keep that in mind. He had fun. And he doesn't even like Transformers. Well, not as much as me. And that's another wonderful thing I want to point out too about these conventions. There is absolutely no discrimination when it comes to conventions. None. From everything that I experienced, I've seen no like tiffs, debacles, and struggles and shit like that. Everyone was just there to have a good time. Name any other place on earth besides a bar. Actually, not even a bar is safe. Name any other place on earth where you can see that happen. Again, am I wrong?
I mean, I hate to be the Debbie Downer, but I have heard some bad things come out of conventions. But for the most part, though, everyone is
Okay,
pretty
like
united.
99%.
Oh yeah. Most of the time, though, it is everyone all uniting together to have a great time.
Yeah.
There's always a stickler or two.
We're all bonded by the one thing of we're all there for that one thing.
Whether
We're
it
all
be
just
toys,
excited.
whether it be role play weapons, whether it be clothes, it don't matter. Everyone's just there to bond over this one thing or multiple things that people like. That's why every time we go to Big Red Adventure Toys, it always feels like I'm going to a convention. Because you guys always end up getting shit that I never thought I would see.
Yeah, well, that's because Red is crazy and knows where to find the craziest stuff you'll ever see. I don't know how he does it. I don't know where he pulls it out of his ass, but
I mean, you saw me send you that one listing for a thing you were looking for. That was a pretty good deal too.
that was a good deal. That was a good deal. I can't spend that money right now.
No, I know.
One
Well,
day.
I'm just saying, Red ain't the only one who's got skills like that. There's a little more reason he needs to hire me.
Oh, for sure. 100%. One day I will own a red face slag and a
One day.
red toes Optimus Prime.
Hmm.
But yeah, I feel like I definitely feel like everyone needs to experience at least one convention, just one. It doesn't matter what it is. If you like it, you like it. It doesn't matter. But yeah,
Yeah, I definitely think it's a good experience, especially for people who are not really into pop culture or Transformers or anything like that, to go and just see what one is actually like. Because it is so much different than what they say on TV or what they actually like, your just perception of them before going to one. It's so much different than that. And I think it's really important for everyone to go see it and experience it for themselves.
True. Yeah.
I yeah, absolutely agreed. So we kind of talked more about first con experiences, which we all pretty much covered, but like I want to dive into this even more. What would you say was your first, like, what would you, okay, so for everyone here, obviously, and again, anyone can answer, whoever wants to go first, you may go first. What was the highlight of your very first convention?
For me, it was seeing all the Transformers figures there.
I mean, that is a good reason.
Yeah.
That is a good reason.
Probably just the overwhelming excitement.
And another thing is, another highlight was seeing a big statue of Jason Momoa as Aquaman.
That sounds pretty cool.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Marvelous, you wanted to say something?
Oh, I was just gonna say the overwhelming excitement of just seeing so many Transformers and toys in general in just one big area, pretty much.
Mm.
Okay.
I'd say like to not be the exact same as these two, even though it probably was kind of that, being blown away by the majesty of an entire, like giant room filled with toys. The first TFCon I went to, I got to meet the voice actor for Ultra Magnus and G1, and
Jack Angel.
yeah, Jack Angel, and he was Ultra Magnus was one of my favorite characters as a kid, and I still love him now. And so being able to meet him was a really, really cool moment, because he was just he was a very sweet guy, and it was awesome being able to just be able to talk to him, be like, wow, this guy's Ultra Magnus, like,
Rip Jack.
that was awesome.
I'm still blown away at the sheer knowledge that I share a birthday with him.
It was pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a great man, and rest in peace. But
Yeah.
that was definitely a very big moment for me, and I believe that was at the first TFCon I went to. But all those memories have kind of clumped together, so I might be stupid, but I'm pretty sure that's at the first one.
Memory. Who needs it? Anyone else?
Nope. All right, for me, it would have to be meeting Neil Adams. That was a big deal for me. I love his artwork, and like meeting him, that was the first and only time I've ever been completely starstruck of being like, you know you're Neil Adams, right? And he was like, I am aware. Take your autograph and go, child. But yeah, that was definitely my highlight.
Another one, rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace. Never have comic book art the same without Neil
Yeah.
Adams.
Died last year, 80 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
He was a really nice dude too. He was really cool.
All right.
Okay.
Angel?
Let's see. Well, my first con, like, I was basically a baby. I knew nothing. I mean, it was cool being around so many famous people. I never actually, I saw Nathan Fillion from afar. My mom's the one who met him and got an autograph. So, but yeah, it was just so interesting, being around, so many vendors around, just people, just selling all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I was really into weapons, so getting my first real one that was not for survival or camping, that was great.
It's also really cool to finally hear the origin of that famous katana you have.
Yep. I mean, I wanted to share with it, but when you mentioned first con experiences, I was like, gotta save it for that.
Yeah, that was a really, really good way to segue into that, because I've always been curious, but I always kept forgetting to ask.
Yeah, but I mean, then I believe after that, maybe after that, cons just became a little more, I only went for 1 day, for the next couple of years. The second time I went, I only went 1 day. Of course, this was back when school was still a thing. I was still a high school student, so couldn't really dedicate too much time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I met a lot of people. I got a photo with Sean Astin.
Sean Astin.
Rudy?
Oh, Sean
Yes.
Astin. That's the guy from Big Bang Theory.
Oh, that's why
I don't know, but you might know him as Rudy. You might know him from The Goonies. You might know him from Lord of the Rings. You might know him as the voice for Raphael in the TMNT 2012 series.
That's where. Okay, I had to think for a minute.
Yeah, it was cool. I sort of met Nolan North, but not really.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
I remember that, and I remember being really jealous and sad because it was like,
But I never actually met him. Kim's mom, she went with us. She took my visual history of TMNT with her, and something that Kim brought to get signed. He signed it, but we never actually met the guy.
I mean, still though, the fact he was there, he graced your area with his presence.
Yeah, and I could have met Rob Paulson and the other two Warner siblings. Unfortunately, Rob Paulson had to be out that year because of throat cancer.
Oh shit, I remember that.
Yeah, that was a bad time in my life. I was so
scary.
upset.
That was scary.
But he beat it like a badass, and I'm so happy.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
He's still doing voice work to this day.
I know, and that's what makes it great. Let's see. Then I went to a con that it was called I believe it was called FanFest. It's not around anymore. Apparently, I went to the very last one because it didn't really get that much funding. I met 3 stars from Steven Universe.
Wow.
Okay, this you never told me.
I never told you that I met the voice actors for Steven, Connie, and Stevani.
Oh,
Awesome. I love Steven Universe.
I mean, who doesn't?
I will gush over that cartoon every time.
oh, Convoy?
Poor Convoy.
Oh.
Wait, Cheesecake, you don't like Steven Universe?
Never seen it.
I hate
Alright,
it.
that's fair.
Go watch it.
Never seen
Okay,
it.
Marvelous, you're entitled to your opinion.
Fair, but also go watch it. It's great.
Never
Okay, but
watched
yes.
Steven Universe. Never watched Adventure Time.
Okay,
Oh, wait,
Adventure
why am I
Time, you're
shocked
missing
by
out.
this. Yeah, you told me this on my birthday.
I did, yeah.
God, my memory's terrible.
It's not what you think. It's so much more
Oh,
convoluted than
okay.
you think.
So before we continue, Convoy had to dip, so he's dealing with a massive headache. But I want to thank him for joining and being here for a bit. Appreciate you, dude. Guys, please go support him on Instagram and YouTube. Again, False Convoy, same handle here on YouTube and on Instagram. Please go show him some support. He's a very dear friend of mine. I had the very good pleasure of meeting him at TFCon Orlando. You will see that see the picture on the video. Yeah, please just go show him some support. He's such a great dude. I'm so happy I got to meet him. So feel better, buddy.
Get well soon, man.
Anyway, want to continue, Angel?
Yeah. See, it was so cool of me, the voice actors for Stephen, Connie, and Stevani. Mostly because I knew AJ Michaela, like, back when she was, like, with her sister as Ali and AJ, when they did their music together when I was younger. God, that was so cool. I wish I kept the CD. That would have been so rad.
Some value for that, too.
Yeah. Don't know where it went, though. Probably gone forever. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, like, FanFest was so much more my speed because it was way smaller. Like, it was literally just the basement of the convention center.
Okay.
It was just one floor. That's it. Yeah, like, it was that they kept it, but unfortunately funding, like, you know, was not very good, and that was the last, and the one that I went to, my first, was my last.
Ooh.
Yeah, but now look at you. You got Phoenix Fan Fusion.
Yeah, don't even get me started on the whole, like, you know, naming thing. God,
Yeah.
ever since, like, you know, San Diego Comic-Con, like, copyrighted the Comic-Con name, everyone has had to, like, you know, rename their stuff. We've gone through, like, 4 names. First, it was originally Comic-Con, then it was Comic Fest, then it was, and then it was Fan Fest. Now we're here with, Fan Fusion.
Fan Fusion sounds the coolest. Also, I hate the fact that I just now realized SDCC pulled a Taco Tuesday.
What?
Wait, Taco Tuesday is copyrighted?
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a fun thing to learn about. So, I think it was LeBron James. He tried to get the trademark for Taco Tuesday. Like, actually buy it under his ownership and everything.
Okay.
He lost hard because Taco Bell ended up getting it.
Wow.
So SDCC bought the trademark Comic-Con as a domain type thing, as a trademark and copyright, and now no other convention can use that specific title.
Nope.
Like, literally, I'm surprised Tampa Bay Comic Convention is okay.
Oh yeah, that's
originally-
totally fine.
Because originally it was Tampa Bay Comic-Con.
Yeah, like
Oh.
I'll see so many stars, like, you know, advertising where they are, like, you know, where they're going to be for a convention, and I see so many creative names. Like, I think there's one in Colorado called Fan X. So, but yeah, like, we had to get creative.
I am never gonna forget meeting Peter Collin.
Yeah.
I hate all of you who have met the guy.
I got a picture with him. I got his signature.
I
Well,
hate you.
it's like I said before. I met him at the debut of Transformers: The Ride 3D down here in Orlando.
I hate you for
Him and
that.
Frank Welker.
And I hate you for that.
Yeah, I know you're senior fish cheesecake. Yeah, he
I
was
just
here. They
want
were
to-
both here because they both did it at California as well.
Peter Collin is a sweet, sweet man.
I want to meet them so bad.
I want to meet him so bad, man. So jealous of you guys.
He did
Yeah,
his
but I-
voice for me, and he said happy birthday to me in his Optimus voice.
Oh
What?
my god.
Dude.
That's real cool.
Oh my god. Dreadwing. Why? Why did you have to bring that up? Shit, I remember that too. Oh my
That
god.
was big. That was big. That was big back in the day.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh,
That was
who
big.
It? Who was it?
It was
I
the
forgot
React-
name of the YouTuber.
The React channel. The React channel.
Yeah, but there was a name for something brothers. Shit.
Are you thinking of the Russo brothers?
No. It was a YouTube channel. It was it Kid? No, it wasn't Kids React. It was Kids React, but they had a specific channel for them alone. I think it were like 2 brothers, and they had their own channel as well as like Kids React, Elders React, that type of shit. But yeah, I remember. God, I hated that happened. That was the most annoying thing. Fine, brothers. Thank you. God, that was driving me crazy.
The Fire Brothers.
Yeah, they tried to buy the trademark for React. I think they actually did. And like, I'm surprised people can't say the word react. They have to put reaction in their video titles now.
Wait, that's why?
Yeah,
Oh, that is so stupid.
I know. Thank you, Savage, and thank you, Dreadwing, for unlocking that memory and cursing my brain once more. Fucking fine.
Fine Brothers.
Yeah, that. Oh,
Fine
God.
Bros.
Dude, that was such a huge topic back in the day. I remember
That was such a big channel back in the day. Now it's like shriveled up and died.
Like Smosh.
No, Smosh is coming back, and I'm so happy.
Ah.
Actually, no, they came back, and they're almost like they used to be. It's ridiculous.
I just remembered something.
What'd you remember?
With my first con, like all three of us went, me, my mom, and my dad. My dad met the original live-action Catwoman.
Oh, that's sick. Wait. Like the one from the movie?
No, I don't know. I think it was from Adam West's series.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if it was the one from the movie, that's Hope Van Dyne in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Cool. But yeah, then during my second one, when I went with my friend Kim, I also met the original Karate Kid.
That's pretty sick.
I got a signature for her on my dad. Yeah, that was a fun. Yeah, that was honestly really cool.
Oh, I remember meeting Matt Smith one time.
Ooh.
Wait, what Smith?
Matt
Smith.
Oh. I'm not super familiar. I don't know a lot of faces unless they're Transformers people.
Is Matt Smith the Doctor Who guy?
Yeah, and he's from Morbius as well. Or
Oh.
My favorite part of that movie is when Morbius said, "It's Morbin time," and Morb all over the place.
No.
that meme is so dead.
I don't care. It's funny.
Morbius, the movie of all time.
I still need to watch that movie.
You never seen it?
No, I know of the meme, but I need to watch it.
Best Sony Spider-Man movie.
Seriously?
No.
Okay.
It's the best Sony Spider-Man movie. I think
No.
the best one has to be.
I mean, I kind of have. We're getting slightly off topic, but in the same sense, we're not. I'm gonna just say this, and then we'll get back on track. I do have a bit of a connection to the character of Dr. Michael Morbius because I grew up with Jet X and Spider-Man the Animated Series, and he was kind of a big deal in that series.
Okay.
So I still need to watch it. I'm also super excited for the Kraven the Hunter movie. That's gonna be good.
I'm excited for Venom 3.
Yeah. I cannot wait. Fucking Toxin.
How far are you on Spider-Man 2, TFA?
I've beat it. I've 100%ed it. It's done. I beat it in like a day and a half.
What did you think?
We'll talk about this later on after we finish the topics, but I will get to you back on that because I want to gush about that game so goddamn much. Also,
That is my
I can't say
favorite
too
game.
much. I also hold on before we even say anything. I can't say too much in front of Cheesecake because he hasn't played it yet. I don't want to.
Oh, come on, man.
I don't want to spoil. Also, he's indecisive.
Oh.
I'm telling you, get Spider-Man 2.
I made the wrong choice. I blew my video game money on Lords of the Fallen. The game is broken and you can't play it. I made a mistake. But
You can't refund that shit?
I want the statue.
Oh, right. I remember again.
I want the statue. I like Little Nightman. He's cool.
Oh, yeah, also, can't say much because Savage hasn't played it either. So.
Well, that ain't our fault.
I mean,
Look, again, getting slightly off topic. I'm not going to give spoilers. I don't want anyone to give spoilers. That game needs to be experienced. Do you understand me? It doesn't need to be told in details. Nothing has to be said about it. People need to experience that. So no spoilers. None.
I mean, I got
But I will say Venom 3, though. I am super excited to see Toxin in live action. I love seeing the symbiotes. They're so cool.
I know, right? But honestly, I don't think Toxin is gonna come. Toxin's not gonna come because without Carnage, you can't have Toxin.
That's not true.
Did you not see Venom 2?
I saw Venom too, but Venom literally ate his own son.
That's
JJ, the cop.
the cop
You
is
see the cop's
Toxin.
eyes shift. That's Toxin. The symbiote is inside that detective.
Really?
Yes.
That was a blue
That's his
symbiote.
whole origin story. That's the origin of Toxin. That same exact cop character gets taken over by the Toxin symbiote.
I'll see you when I believe it.
Anyway, where were we?
We were talking about like most of my most of my con escapades. Like, I've met so many people. I've met so many famous actors. I've met a lot of. I've bought so
Catwoman.
much merch. In terms of fan art and stuff.
Yeah, Catwoman. That's where we left off. Because you said you met. Yeah, or your dad met.
Then in a very smaller con, like I don't even know. It's not even a con. It was just like a meeting. Hang on. I bet Kevin Easton.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool.
super cool.
That is Michelangelo, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it was so rad. Like me and my friend Kim, both met him because we're both into Ninja Turtles. So I mean, like it was just so awesome to meet the guy, like who created my first love.
Noise. Which turtle do you have a crush on?
Totally Leonardo.
JJ coming out swinging.
Also, it was actually at that fan fest where I met the Arizona Autobots for the first time.
That's when you did the Steven cosplay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I remember that.
I can see. I see you wearing the Steven Universe shirt.
Let me get a full screen on that because that's just worth it.
I can see Sunstreaker.
Oop, hang on. There we go.
I can
so
see.
good in that cosplay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can do better.
I know.
No, hang on. Please mind the fact that Steven's voice.
God.
Oh,
please
okay,
mind-
now it's coming
Oh
back.
my
See,
God.
there was a different con you met them, but
Is
no,
that-
now it makes more sense.
Is that Zach Kellison?
It is.
Oh my God!
He's taller than me, and I'm 5'4".
Ah!
You're gonna be a dwarf next to me.
Yes, I am. And then here's me with Connie's voice actress.
Oh my God!
Oh, I love her shirt.
Oh, I love her shirt. So it's so Optimus Prime Flame
That
esque.
flame is sick. I used to have something like that when I was like in grade school.
Also,
I had that in like regular flames, and I had a blue flame.
I just realized that Rebecca is wearing Steven on her shirt.
Stevenception.
Then here's me with AJ Michaela. Oop.
Ooh,
Nice.
That's super cool.
wonderful, wonderful, beautiful ladies.
Yep. And it's funny, Zach Callison, he actually robbed his dog.
Famous person with famous pupper.
It's like a little black lab puppy. It was so cute.
Aw.
Amazing. That's amazing.
But yeah, then I've met so the people I've met that I've accumulated are crazy. I mean, I would think that my highlights would definitely be Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob, and of so many other people that we know.
Animated Starscream. Animated
Yeah.
Starscream.
The fact I forgot he also voiced Scrapper and Isaac Sumdac and so many Transformers voices, because it's so weird to hear, hey, the dude who voices SpongeBob voices in Transformers.
Yeah, I mean, when I asked him, I've asked so many actors Transformers related questions for you, PSA.
I know, and I thank you for that, because the chances of me ever meeting them are slim. But then again, that could change.
Good, but I mean, Tom Kenny, he is so funny. He's as funny as you would expect.
Ah, he was Wheelie also.
He's also Skids, but we don't talk about that.
And he was Night Strike. He was Night Strike in Robots in Disguise 2016. One of
Yep,
the
that's true.
Yeah.
He was barely Skids in G1.
He was not
It was
Skids.
no. Revenge of the Fallen Skids.
Oh, the best one of them yet. Let's go.
We don't talk about him.
He got more screen time than G1 Skids ever got.
We don't talk about him.
I love ROTF Skids.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, okay. Okay, before we move, I think maybe we should move on to the reveals, but I have one last thing related to cons.
What's this?
What's that?
Can you full screen me? Okay. Here's one thing that I saw during my 2019 con. It was a cosplay of Transformers. It was so rad, but the problem is I can't figure out who it is.
Oh wait, I think I know which one you're about to show.
Yes, you do.
Who that?
Yeah.
What that? That's one of the Black Seekers.
Who the hell is that?
Exactly. I wanted to ask you guys.
Who is that? Oh my God! What Seeker's name is Black?
Hey, it's 2023, man.
Look, it's the color, okay?
Gotta
sorry.
be careful.
Oh, it's Skywarp. No, I'm kidding.
No, it's not Skyward.
Oh, that's
no.
Definitely
No,
not
it was.
Maybe
it
it's
was
a fan design. Like literally,
Maybe.
maybe it's like his own OC or something.
Who
I
knows?
don't know.
So you
I
guys
always
don't know?
love seeing that thing. That's
No.
What?
So you guys don't know?
Wait a minute.
No.
I don't. I
Wait,
really
you-
don't know. I don't know who that is.
That's
Wait.
fair.
He
Wait a
looks
minute.
so proud of himself in that picture.
Wait a
He
second.
does.
Yeah. He should be. That shit's cool.
I don't know. I'm seriously, I'm not even sure. It's either,
I
it's
think
good
it just might be a
Oh,
fan.
I know what he is. He's one of the background seekers in G1 that you see walking around.
Okay, I think I know. Generation 2 Blackout.
Oh shit, you might be right.
I didn't ask him. I should have asked him though.
It's
Wait,
Generation
wasn't
2 Blackout.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Wasn't G2 Blackout a Conehead?
No.
Okay. So maybe okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. When's the Generation Selects one gonna come out? I want that. That looks cool.
Yeah.
Like throw a little bit of gold on him and he looked really badass.
Oh, one other thing that I want to finish up about cons. I saw Stan Lee.
Oh,
Oh.
That's really cool.
that
It was one of the last few cons he ever did before he unfortunately passed away. May he rest in peace.
Oh.
rest in power,
It
King.
was God. It was so cool. seeing him.
Oh, I remember meeting David Sablo, or I think that's his name.
Sobolo.
David Sobolov.
I think I was one of the very few fans who was gushing over that he voiced Grodd in the Flash TV show.
Wow.
Probably. I know the Flash isn't exactly well received, but fans are fickle.
I could have met him.
DFA, you thought that G2 Blackout was a Conehead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the one Conehead that's pure black in color, that's G1 Blast.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. Is that like an actual name or
An actual Seeker name called G1 Blast is a straight recolor
what
of
the
Thrust.
shit?
Yeah.
He was in the episode. Oh god, he was in Bot. Oh no, wait. No, wait. Okay, the screenshot looks like it's from the episode Bot, which is the worst episode of G1 season 2.
We don't
Source
talk
codes
about
are
it.
great. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we don't.
Uh,
That's supposed to be a season finale. game.
My favorite episode of G1 is when Octane gets caught watching something he wasn't supposed to be watching.
Oh, not Fighter Fleet.
Starscream's Ghost.
Yeah, that was a good one.
yeah. Love that episode.
I need to go to more cons, man, because I have missed out on meeting 2 cool people twice now.
Who'd you miss?
I
out
know.
on?
I know there's a Supernatural convention going on here.
No,
soon.
Dreadwing. God damn it. No.
We also
Remind
don't
me
talk
what that is one
about
again?
Carnage.
The one from season 3 with the singing aliens.
No.
Yes.
God, no.
Or Child's Play. That episode was
Okay,
That
Child's
was-
Play ain't that
That was
bad.
a trip.
It couldn't be any worse than Web World.
No, that was weird.
What happened?
Child's Play is very trippy and very.
Why we don't?
Child's Play is weird, but it can't be as weird as Web World, where
No.
Galvatron literally underwent a lobotomy.
Oh, that was the best episode.
It's a great episode, honestly. I really like that one.
Oh, my favorite episode of Beast Wars is when Rhinox got the farts and he started going around.
And
I'm just good. No, I'm not actually gonna remove.
That should have been one of the effects in the Masterpiece figure.
Anyway,
okay. Anyway,
Angel, you said you missed out on meeting 2 people. Who'd you miss out on?
David Sobolov and Steve Bloom.
Bloom. Wait, you could have met.
Oh,
Could have met Wolverine.
oh,
Could have met TFP Starscream.
I could have met him. No, yes, I could have met Steve Bloom. God, I'm so pissed.
Oh, I might actually piss you off more with this next little bit of tidbits.
What?
He voiced Shockwave.
We're talking about David Sobolov?
I'm talking about Steve Bloom. He voices Shockwave in a thing.
in the
And
games.
what?
In the
All
game.
Cybertron.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I thought it was okay. He also voices Swindle, and he voices the Insecticon Sharpshot.
Cool.
Yep.
oh, really? That's him?
Yep. That
Yeah,
was him.
in Rise of the Darkspark, there's nothing but a whole level where it's all.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all
but,
Steve Bloom.
Steve Bloom. God, I could have met him. There was a game on, there was a gamer convention, just about a month or so ago, and my friend Sarah invited me, but unfortunately I couldn't go because I had work, and I wish I could have went.
If I knew you wanted to meet David Sobolov, I would have said something, but I was just there, and it's like moment and brain just.
You know who I wanna meet? I wanna meet the voice actors of Peter Parker and Miles Morales from Marvel's Spider-Man. Those are
Yuri Lowenthal and Najee.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah, I want to meet Yuri.
Is it not? No, Najee Jeter. I think is what his name is.
I could have met, Christopher
Yeah,
Daniel Barnes, but unfortunately he couldn't come.
God fucking damn.
I could have met him, but he didn't come.
That's what she said.
I'd throw something at my computer at you if I could.
Need to remind you what happened the last stream.
I remember. Hard to forget.
Okay.
Okay, should we get to the reveals? Because I feel like we're getting off topic.
Oh, I had a chance to buy an autograph of Jack Darby's voice actor from Transformers Prime.
Josh
Keaton.
Keaton, also Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yep.
Also Electro from Spider-Man PS4.
What?
Oh shit! Really?
Yes,
What?
Josh Keaton.
No.
Yes.
That can't be. What?
I'm not kidding. That is Josh Keaton who voices Electro in Spider-Man PS4.
Really?
No.
Yes.
No. Hold it. Wait.
Look, I'm going to tell everyone here what Rebecca tells me. I got magic ears. I hear a voice. I know the voice actor like that.
I mean, I think I'm inheriting your gift slowly.
Good.
Wait.
JJ's
No.
losing his fucking shit right now.
Yeah, he's losing it.
Wait. No.
I broke him.
This can't be right. No.
I
No.
We're
broke
gonna
him.
move on to the reveals before he gets any more broken.
Actually, no. You know what? I want to keep diving more into this now since we're talking about voice actors and guests.
Okay.
Who was your favorite guest that you met at your first convention? Or actually, not even first, any convention. Who would
Peter
you say is,
Cullen. Peter Cullen.
Okay.
Yeah, you get to own that.
Yeah,
He gave me a
I technically-
handshake.
Well, mine wasn't a convention, but still.
He gave me a handshake and a side hug as well.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, my favorite. Oh god.
If you can't do one, you can do 3.
Okay.
This is also involving the live chat as well. So if you ever went to a convention or conventions and you met a lot of people, drop down your top 3 in the live chat. Let me know.
Oh man, I think my favorites would have to be Tom Kenny.
What's the Jeopardy theme when you need one?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll do what Gary Chalk did at TFCon. Do. Like he was literally like orchestrating us doing that. It was funny.
Let's see. Christina V.
I'm still jealous of that one, honestly. I'm happy
You're
for
welcome
you.
to be
But,
jealous.
God damn it.
Let's see. Crap, I can remember everyone that I've met.
You met Team Ruby and Nora.
Yeah, but not all at once.
You still
And
met
Sun.
them. Did you meet Pira or no? I forget.
No, I haven't met Jen Brown.
Okay.
Let's see.
Shout out to the voice actors and actresses of Team Ruby, by the way, because they're amazing. And Lindsay, Ruby's voice actor, recognized Rebecca as IDW World's Hollow form.
Yeah, like they literally said, okay, Transformers X Ruby crossover when?
I know, if they can do Justice League, why can't they do Transformers?
Oh crap. I would also have to say, also Jodie Benson, the voice actress for The Little Mermaid, Ariel.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
that's pretty sweet.
Oh darn it! Can I do top 5? Because Jim Cummings, I also love that man.
I was so happy I got to meet him as well. What the fuck? Sorry. Yeah, you can add him. Go ahead, do top 5. Do whatever you feel comfortable with. Fine. Send it to 5.
Okay, and then 5th one, I would have to say, oh man, it's a tie between Bryce Papenbrook and Patrick Wahlberg.
Like, wait. Like one of the Wahlberg brothers? Like Mark Wahlberg's?
No.
Oh,
No.
no, different.
No. Sorry, Patrick. I think it's Patrick Warburton.
Oh.
The Tick?
Yeah.
The Tick?
Yes.
Hey, Peter.
There's someone in
Yes.
the live chat just shipping a bunch of different Transformers.
That's fine.
Ship
Not hurting
away.
anyone.
But shipping away my boy Ratchet. Come on.
It's not hurting anyone.
Okay, I'm
Also,
done.
that's legit. I'm just gonna say. Also, that's legit in IDW. Just saying. Like Drift and Ratchet is a thing that does happen.
Of course, it's a thing. I love
And
that.
it's
canon.
I hate
so,
it. I hate it.
It's so
I
sweet.
What?
I love it.
Okay, no, we're not going to get into this. Just
Nope.
let's continue on.
Okay, so cheesecake, top 5, top 3, whatever you prefer.
So the coolest person I've ever met was Frank Miller. Frank Miller was the coolest person I've ever met. He was the artist who did Sin City 300. He did a great Daredevil run. Batman: The Dark Knight Returns is my favorite book of all time. Meeting him was really cool. Other than that, Jason David Frank was really nice.
Oh,
He was a really
I
cool
wanted
dude.
to meet him so bad.
Yeah, he was really nice. It's a shame. It's a shame what happened.
Yeah.
I met the voice of Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Okay.
Wow.
That
yeah,
one
you
was
flexed that, man. Wow.
that
Damn.
was really cool. It was like 3 of us who met him, and at the end of it, he gave us all hugs. It was really
Oh my
sweet.
The things I do
Physical
for
contact
love.
with the famous person.
Yeah, like that was really fun. And then like I've met a bunch of wrestlers. Mick Foley, I met Mick Foley. He was really cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Like WWE.
yeah. WWE Mick Foley, Mankind.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
really cool. Yeah, he was
Great.
really cool. He was really nice. Trying to think of anyone else. I've met Kevin Smith a number of times.
Kevin Smith. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I've met
Remind me
him
who
a
that
number of
is. Again,
times.
not familiar with everyone.
He was the director of Clerks. He made Clerks, Mallrats,
Oh, okay.
Dogma, Chasing Amy, all those fun movies from the 90s. Met him a number of times. Trying to think. Sid Haig. Sid Haig was really cool. He is Captain Spaulding in House of a Thousand Corpses.
Never
Wow.
Yeah, that one was really cool. That one was really special for my wife and me.
That's
But
good.
I think those are probably about it. Those are the coolest ones.
Nice.
Um, JJ, have you met guests at convention? You literally just had your first, so I don't know if this can.
There weren't really any celebrity
Okay,
guests.
so let me modify the question to include you. Who are 5 guests that you wish you could meet at your local convention?
If he was still alive, I wanted to meet Jason David Frank when he was still alive.
Yeah.
And his
Power
death,
Screen Nature.
his death broke me, broke my heart, because I didn't even know he was going under depression or something.
Well, something triggered it, but I really don't want to get into it because the more I think about it, the more I'm gonna get sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really wanted to meet the guy, but oh well.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. I even saw him being part of. I'm not sure if you remember know this channel, Chris Cantata Force.
Oh my god, I have not seen that guy's content in months.
Yeah, and he's still doing content. Amazing.
I love that guy, honestly. When I watch some of his shorts and like some of the ideas he comes up with, they're really good.
And he even managed to get a lot of the Power Rangers actors on him.
Oh yeah.
So that was amazing.
Cheeto from Megaforce and Super Megaforce.
The Beast Morphers cast.
Yeah.
And even Wes from Time Force.
Yeah, that was another. Did he get Jason? I forget.
Yeah,
He did something with Jason.
I think he did. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think he did meet Austin St. John. And that's another one. I love to meet Austin St. John. Love to meet him, the original Red Ranger. And of course, Peter Cullen. I'd love to meet him. I really want to meet him before he, retires and everything.
Hopefully not for a while. A long, long while.
Yeah. Really want to meet him.
Yeah, not just hearing him now as Optimus, even though that would be awesome. I just want to hear him just in general. I mean, we got Invincible coming up.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Just hear him narrate the Transformers 1 movie.
That'd be a cool way to still include him, but it'd be really weird. Actually, maybe it could still work because it's if it's a pre-war thing and he's telling the story. Yeah.
He is in the Invincible TV show too.
I know.
Viltrumite against Viltrumite. That is not convinced. That's the great purge.
Yeah, I felt so many chills.
I lost it.
Another guest I'd love to meet is.
Wait, hold on. How many are we at? Are we past 5 at this point?
I think so.
All right, one more. I'll give you a special exception because you couldn't be part of the original question.
Yeah.
Ryan,
I think
it was an accident.
One more guest I'd love to meet is who is it? Matthew Lillard.
Who that?
That's the voice of Shaggy.
Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, yeah. The current one. Oh, yeah, because Casey Kasem.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Casey. All right. Moving on. Marvelous?
Yes.
3 for everyone else, because JJ, special exception. So 3 to 5 guests or favorite guests that you met at conventions.
Okay. Peter Cullen, of course. Number 1.
The GOAT.
I remember freezing up when I shook his hand. And so there's that. David Sobolov was another one.
Nice.
God, who else? I did have a chance to meet Frank Welker, but I chose not to.
What?
I also didn't have the funding at the time, too.
Okay, that's fine.
You couldn't just walk up, though?
No, he was barricaded in a room, same as Peter Cullen.
Oh.
There was no line that you could stand in to go meet at his booth?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? That's how most of the conventions have their guests.
I'm really confused on what you mean right now.
When you go to a convention, they have something that they like to call Celebrity Row or whatever. And it's where people just kind of stand in line and waiting to talk to the actors and guests and everything.
Oh, no, it was different for Peter Cullen and Frank Walker. You would have to buy special guest tickets in order to get an invite to go wait in line for a special room that they were in.
That's...
I mean,
Okay.
come on. I mean, like, I get that they're, like, a big deals, but seriously, I mean, like, we had, like, Jeremy Renner on, like, a Hawkeye, for God's sake, and we had him, like among all the other people.
Didn't you have him at your convention shortly after he had the snowplow accident?
It wasn't too short, but I mean, like, hearing that he was going to attend for a day at my con this year, I mean, like, that that gave me so much relief, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people. But it was literally just for a day. But we also had Billy West and and Patrick Warburton, and we also had Chuck Norris one year.
Oh, I did meet Doug Parker as well.
Oh, who that?
You don't know who that is?
Not really.
He's the voice of Pterosaur, and Starscream and Beast Wars and Tidal Wave in Armada.
Shit. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
that's coming back to me.
Oh, I have his
because False Convoy told me, and goddamn.
I have his signature as well.
That's sick.
He was Starscream and Beast Wars also.
Yeah, he was also Mirage and Energon, but we
don't talk about that.
We don't talk about Mirage.
No, we don't.
But yeah, I did get to meet him too.
Doug Parker. I gotta remember that name.
How could you forget? He voices your boy.
I didn't look at the Tidal Wave's voice actor. I just saw Giant Big Pope Decepticon, and
I don't care.
Hey, you're listening here. I've been in the Transformers game longer than you.
Shame. Shame.
Shame on you then. Shame on you then, TFA, for not knowing.
When did this become a fucking roast session?
Oh, I could so roast you in everything, but I won't.
Please don't. Wow. I will cry.
But yeah, no, I got to meet him. He was a very sweet man. I felt so bad for him. I was like the only one who wanted to meet him.
What?
Yeah, there's a lot of that at conventions, which really sucks.
Oh yeah.
So me and him got to talk for a bit. We talked about Tidal Wave. He said he enjoyed Tidal Wave after doing Pterosaur and stuff like that. So, and yeah, no, that was a pretty cool experience because like it was nice just being able to talk to him and not feeling rushed. Mm-hmm. I would definitely say those experiences are way more valid to me than like a quick 5-second session. But of course, for Peter Cullen, it can only be 5 seconds because he has a huge line and stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure the one in LA, when Alfonso went to go, like the line for Peter Cullen was like outside the building.
Yeah, that was for us too.
Jesus
in
Christ.
Chicago. It was I remember a fight almost broke out as well. And so they had to call in security just to get everybody in line. Because some people were lining up in the wrong place. Mm-hmm. And that was causing arguments and stuff like that. So yeah. It was pretty crazy.
Damn.
But yeah, I still think it was insane that he gave me a handshake and stuff like that. So that's always going to be a core memory.
Good shit. I hope to meet him one day, just to thank him for voicing my favorite boy.
Yes.
All right. Okay. For me then, and I also want to make this very clear. These do not take away from any of the other people I met, but these are my obvious highlights. This goes for everyone, of course. Like, we all enjoyed meeting everyone equally. Like, we have our, like, big starstruck moment ones, but, like, we all enjoyed meeting the people we met. Number one for me, Gary Chalk, man. That interaction at TFCon, the multiple interactions at TFCon, I wanted to cry so goddamn bad. I met my Optimus Prime. No disrespect to Peter Cullen, Neil Kaplan, David Kay, Jake Fushi, any of them.
Alan Tudyk.
Alan Tudyk, thank you. Gary Chalk will always be my Optimus Prime. He is my Peter Cullen. The fact that I met my Optimus Prime from my childhood, the same one that got me through my childhood, like, I will never forget that. That was so incredible for me. Number 2, Nolan North. I was dead set on meeting him so badly. I wanted to go to the Tampa Bay Comic Convention 2019. I tried to get Don and Ramon to watch my folks just for me to get out there and have a little bit of fun. But unfortunately, it didn't work out, and I had to stay. And that's when my mom was starting to decline kind of bad. So I had to miss that opportunity. And that was also when they had Phil Lamar and Jim Cummings and various other Transformers voice actors there. But unfortunately, I had to miss that. But I did see him last year or earlier this year. So it made up for it. It was definitely worth it. It really was. So, and then number 3, and this is just because of how heartfelt the interaction I had with him was, Richard Newman. Beast Wars Rhinox, Beast Machines Tankor, and most importantly, Cybertron Vector Prime. I have that man added on Facebook. I've talked to that man because of a very good buddy of mine, Mark Creation Studios, back in 2015. I had a question for all the voice actors at the panel. I was literally right there at the beginning of the line after the last question, and that's where they decided to cut off. Unfortunately, that's my luck. I went up to the booth, not crazy fanboy style. I was very civil, very calm, obviously. And I talked to Richard for a brief moment. That dude gave me a hug. He just pulled me in for a hug. I was like, it's so great to finally meet you outside of Facebook. Just wanted to thank you for being Vector Prime, so on and so forth. And he just pulled me in and gave me a hug. And I wanted to cry. Okay. So those were my top 3. Like, and it's funny enough, they're, well, aside from Nolan North, they're all majority Unicron Trilogy voice actors. And these people voice the characters that helped me through very hard times in my childhood. People who I looked up to, people who I love to hate, because, you know, we all have our villains that we love to hate. It's unforgettable moments like that, man. That's what really makes convention special. You're meeting the people who gave birth to these characters. Like, literally. Never forget those. And I look forward to more. And I really hope I get to meet David Kay. I really, really want to meet David Kay so goddamn badly.
I can't believe I didn't mention 2 of the biggest people I've met, William Shatner and Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, they were at Tampa Bay Comic Convention.
Yeah, that was really cool. Meeting William Shatner was really special. I couldn't meet Leonard Nimoy, but at least I got to meet Captain Kirk. That was really cool. And then Bruce Campbell, I got into a fight with Bruce Campbell's manager.
Oh, God.
So, like, that was a weird experience, but overall really positive. I really like that experience. Now, I want to propose a question to the group, if you'll allow it.
Yeah.
What was the best convention find that you guys have found?
That's a really good question. I almost feel stupid I didn't think of that one. That's a really good question.
Best convention find.
I'm going to take the reign on this one then, because I've had a good majority of luck with the most recent conventions. But, I mean, honestly, spoilers for the TFCon video, mint in sealed box, Transformers 2010 Unicron. That has to be, and that was a recent one too. That has got to be my best. because I never thought I would get like those titans of those era ever again. I guess technically I could say Omega Supreme, but I didn't really sought after him as much. I just saw him and I was like, that thing's $300 with the upgrade kit, and I want it because it looked cool in person, but I never cared. But Unicron, I have a very deep connection with Armada Unicron, like that whole figure. I love that Unicron. So the fact I now have him in the movie style colors, yeah, and mint and sealed box, yeah, pretty good finds.
I got one. It's sort of an obscure one. The Transformers Prime, Arms Micron, Gaia Unicron, and Optimus Prime 2-pack.
Wow.
Okay.
I remember that same day I was gonna buy Unicron by himself, like the individual release. But then I found a 2-pack minted sealed box cheaper than the Unicron itself. So I got that, and I would probably say that's probably the best find I found.
Okay.
Like, I just think that I adore Transformers Prime, and that thing is still my favorite pack I own.
Now we got to modify this question for TF Addictress because she's not as big in Transformers as we are when it comes to like buying the stuff. Unless did you buy stuff Transformers wise at your conventions, Angel?
I don't think I ever have.
Okay, so for you, just in general, like merch wise from your favorite fandoms and such, what would you say is like your best find?
Well, when we say best, like, do you mean like my favorite, or do you mean like price wise?
Go ahead.
Both?
It's your question. You take the reign.
Both?
Well, I can't really I can't really gauge a price because, I really want to know how much it is.
That's fair.
Well, one sec.
All right. Once again, all questions that are asked here on the panel are also targeted to the live chat. So if you want to engage, please feel free to do so.
This was like my first ever anime figure.
Sailor. Oh God. Wait.
No,
not Sailor. That's
it's Homura Akemi from Madoka Magica.
Madoka Magica. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is before she became a total edgy badass.
Who's also voiced by Christina V.
Well, dubbed by Christina V, but yeah.
Same thing.
But yeah, I mean, the dub for Madoka Magica, say what you will about dubs, the dub's pretty damn good.
And our other our very late guest.
What?
Moving some people around. So there we go.
Hey.
But yeah, this is my favorite thing that I've ever gotten at a con that's not fan art related that I framed.
Is that just like a statue or is that like a posable figure?
It's a statue.
Oh, okay.
It still
I wish it
counts.
was posable, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think it still counts, though.
Yeah, that is super
Oh yeah,
cool.
no, it's merch. I was just curious as if it's a functioning figure.
There are so many vendors that will be selling Japanese figures that you can only get in Japan that they bring it over here.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was looking over my SS86 Ironhide recently, and I noticed something about them that is genuinely worrying me, and there better be a fix for this.
Okay.
Before you continue, I also noticed a thing.
Yeah,
You
mine's
avoid
looking a
making-
little on the pale side.
Ha ha. I also noticed something. You joined and you never introduced yourself, so please.
Hey!
Hi, name's BC. I do a thing on the YouTube called The Scrapyard. I seldomly do toy reviews. I also do other things outside of that, like I build Gundams, I buy Power Ranger stuff, I watch videos, I do fun things, I swear. Please love me.
Okay,
Says every YouTuber ever.
speaking of Ratchet, is it bad I prefer having Ironhide and Ratchet different molds of each other?
Well, that entirely depends on the type of collection you're going for.
Yeah.
Well, I have SS86 for Ironhide, but then I have Earthrise for Ratchet.
Okay, if you don't feel you need SS86 Ratchet, then don't get SS86 Ratchet.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. Like,
No.
if you're trying to distinguish them and make sure that they both are different no matter what, then yeah, at that point you're doing the right thing. If you're deliberately waiting to see if maybe the SS86 is actually the better toy, then why the fuck are you waiting?
I'm a broke ass motherfucker.
Anyway, so BC, basically, we've all gone through everything that was involved with this topic. I'm not going to try to restrict you on how long or whatever, but I would like to say I tried to keep it as condensed as possible. So we went through first con experiences, like feelings, like, what we felt like when we went to our first convention, what it was like. We talked about, oh shit, it's already kind of fading. Cheesecake. Atticus, help.
You talked about the con experiences as well.
Mhm.
But yeah, I just kind of said that as well.
Favorite people you've met?
Yeah, that was a recent one.
And the height of the.
Best find?
That was your question, but yes.
Yeah. Then what else?
One of your
That's
best
kinda it.
highlights. One of your best
Oh yeah,
highlights.
best highlights. Thank you.
Highlight.
JJ.
Yep. Highlight.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to single out those two alone. It's just Kyle, you seem like
No,
the
I
most
mean, like,
focused
I'm the
in a
worst
sense.
person to ask. What were you
An
thinking?
Angel, like you're just Angel. When Cyborg's gone, you're basically like my second in command. You're my first lady.
I know.
So,
I know, but I have terrible memory. I'm the worst person to ask.
I mean, fair, but also you have moments. So.
Look, I could I could give you dialogue from like a really obscure, from any animation that I've ever watched, whether that's TV or movie, but I could not tell you what I had for dinner 2 nights ago.
What did you have for dinner 2 nights ago?
I don't know.
Interrogate my girlfriend.
Ow. That hurt.
But yes, so if you want to briefly go through all that, if you would like to, if you don't want to, that's up to you. But
So, my very first con that I ever went to, I was very, very young. Fucking hell. I think I went to the very first official BotCon,
okay.
and that was like years ago. Yeah, I went to that, and like my very first time, bearing in mind I was a kid, so I really didn't view things from a quote unquote adult's perspective. So keep in mind my memory is very iffy. I looked at it as, why are all these toys so expensive? And why am I here with somebody who isn't letting me touch anything because, hands off the merchandise, all that. Like you break it, you buy it, and shit like that.
Yep. True.
So, yeah, that was a thing. One of my best con highlights was, funny enough, getting to see False at TFCon in 2022. That was a genuinely fun little time. I enjoyed spending time with him, even though I I still to this day feel extremely bad about the fact that he openly volunteered to take Alan with him onto the sales floor, and the Falls had no idea what he got himself into.
Oh, trust me, I was there and I witnessed it.
And yeah, just so that's that's definitely a major highlight of mine. What was the other questions again?
Excuse me. We said guest highlights. One was guests, like top 3 favorite guests you met at conventions.
There's only one that truly took the cake, and that was David K.
God fucking damn it.
I remember he was ecstatic about that.
It's not even the fact that I got to meet the guy. It's the fact that the dude legit seemed super interested in the story of Evo.
One day. I swear to God, one day.
You'll get
Okay,
there
and
one day.
and then it was and I can't take credit for this one. Cheesecake asked us. Also, BC, meet my buddy Kyle, who works at Big Red Vintage Toys.
Oh, hello. Hello
What's
there.
going on, man? How you doing?
Hello there.
This was his question. Best convention find.
Best convention find. Well, due to financial reasons, I no longer have this, unfortunately. But it was the TFCon exclusive. God Delta.
Oh.
Yeah, I had that at one point.
That was the Chicago one, right?
Yep. It was the TFCon Chicago exclusive, and bearing in mind I am a huge Jinrai fan. Like there are very, very few things that I will ever there's very few characters that I will ever admit come anywhere near my love for Lyle Convoy.
Excuse me for just a brief moment. I'm gonna go mute for like less than a minute. I just need to go get a drink. So I will be RB.
You're good.
I should go
Angel,
get food, honestly.
Yeah, you want to go get food. Cheesecake, I know you're a newcomer, but like we have a good personal connection outside of the interwebs. I'm putting you in charge for the moment.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Just like moderate stuff if you can. BC, please continue. BRB.
So yeah, that was one of my best convention finds because I was I got hit hard with bills and shit, like literally days before the con. So I'm sitting there like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's safe to say I was very bummed out about that. If you hear a crying baby, that is my son.
Oh.
So if you guys could give me just one moment.
Well,
I am still here.
Yes, you are. So Marvelous. What was your best find again?
Oh, mine was the Gaia Unicron 2-pack with Arms Micron.
Nice. That's right.
Yeah, I got it cheaper than the actual Gaia Unicron figure that was selling at the convention.
That's always fun. It's always fun, like feeling like you're getting away with something.
Yeah,
like you're stealing from someone.
Pretty much.
I found a G1 Scorponok at a convention. Guy had no idea what it was, and it was offering $35 for it. I was like, okay, yeah.
That's a good find.
Like that will be mine. Thank you.
I've seen him go for high prices, not even complete as well.
Yeah, it's like it had the headmaster, which was the biggest thing. I was like, all right, well, this is good. We're good. I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm not big into masterpieces. Like masterpieces aren't a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the recent reveal of Masterpiece Rhinox, I need that. I need that in my collection, no matter what.
I
get
have
that.
returned. Ed. Sorry to put you on the spot like that, Cheesecake.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. We were chatting, chit-chatting about toys.
Very good. That's what I want to hear.
Is that the 86 2-pack Ironhide or the normal
It
one?
is the standard release, the one with all the clear plastic. We're not going to talk about the 2-pack because if I have to talk about the 2-pack, I'm going to rant. And I'm pretty sure TFA does not want me to do that right now.
No, not right now, but I'm still saying that we're going to get another childhood trauma 2-pack with Ratchet and Braun.
Shut the fuck up.
I want to get that 2-pack. I got Prowl and Ironhide as well.
Anyway, so he answered everything while I was gone?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, there was one more. I almost forgot.
Admittedly, I tried my best to answer everything as best to my memory as I could, and admittedly, I was struggling a little bit, but I think I managed to give you guys as accurate of an answer as I could.
The thing is, though, here on TFTC, the fact you're trying, that speaks volumes, and it's appreciated, and also memory, especially trying to dig all the way in the vault from years ago, like, it's okay. I'm just happy you answered.
Where's that
I did
piano
remember another
coming from?
I assume JJ. Someone's playing
Very,
piano.
it is very loud.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's actually kind of nice.
It's nice. It's like very, very out of place.
Makes us seem very distinguished.
It's nice and sophisticated, but given the fact that I'm not exactly in the most best headspace right now, it is very distracting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I kind of like it. It gives off the vibe for TFTC. Just that calming, serene music. Anyway, okay, so another question, and yeah, it is still obviously related to conventions. Top 3 guests you would want to see at your conventions. If you can't do top 3, you can do top 5.
If I had to pick 3, only 3.
Yes.
See, I originally had 3 ready to go, but unfortunately, 2 of them recently passed away, so I can't pick them anymore.
Okay, well, in that case, in the scenario that they were still with us.
Oh, well, in that case, Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill, and Jason David Frank.
Good shit.
Mark Hamill's still alive, though.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill,
No.
so I said 2 are no longer with us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Mark Hamill doesn't do conventions at all.
Yeah.
He hates
Fun
fans.
fact about Jason David Frank also. He voiced Emissary in Transformers Titans Return.
Yes, he did.
It was cool.
He did pretty good, all things considered.
He had fun. You could tell he was having fun. I talked about this with that cheesecake on my birthday.
Yeah,
Titans Return show was so bad.
Could have been better, but that's every Transformers show.
Here's the thing. The Machinima series was basically dog shit.
So was
I don't know,
Rid
man.
2015.
I don't know, man. Power of the Primes is pretty good.
Power of the Primes was the best of the 3, and that's not saying much.
Mark Hamill was the highlight of Power of the Primes.
Mark Hamill was the only good thing about Power of the Primes.
Ron Perlman is Primal? Anybody?
That's the version of Primal we don't want to think about.
Anyway.
Mark Hamill or Braun Strowman?
Mark Hamill. He voiced Megatronus in Power of the Primes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot about that.
I'm trying to think of like what else to kind of keep the topic going, but we're almost 2 hours in, and we've actually been on topic really well. So I guess now we could, just segue into the MCM reveals.
Yeah.
And then after that, we could just do a little. I don't want to say after party, but like we'll do a little, free range chat.
So
Well,
I'm afraid I don't have much time left.
JJ,
So can
no, you can't leave us, man. Look, you're a precious boy. Whatever's ailing you, fight it. Oh wait, you mean you have to go? Okay.
Look, I'm a Catholic. I need to go to church on Sundays. And it's
No,
a
I was
Sunday.
trying to do it. I was trying to do a stupid like.
Okay.
Oh, it's your time is up because normally
Right.
when that happens, people.
So I might have to go soon. So I need to gather my thoughts on all the reveals right now.
Okay, so you want to go first?
Yeah, go. I need to go first because I need to
Okay,
go.
I do not have the ability to screen share because mobile settings on StreamYard is terrible. But we've all seen them. It's been a week, so just
You've all
go
seen
off
it.
the cuff.
Okay. First
you know
off,
what? Hold up. I'm just gonna say this real quick. These are a reveal. Like, this is one of the very first time where, even though we got new toy reveals, new stuff all around, I don't care about any of it. So don't bother asking me.
Okay.
okay, sure.
All right, JJ, go ahead.
All right. So first off, Legacy United Magmatron. Beautiful boy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful boy. I don't even have a Magmatron, and I need this figure right now. He's freaking perfect. Absolute perfect. Perfection. 100%. 10 out of 10. Gonna be a fun one. And he has the spark crystals, the simple spark crystals. That's amazing. And the first one to keep that, by the way, first Beast Wars figure to keep that. That's amazing. Wonderful, wonderful. I can't wait to create that Chimera mode. And they revealed Superbolt, my boy, my dude. Superbolt. He looks amazing. Looks very fantastic. Very wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, the MCM reveals, the Studio Series stuff. I absolutely love all of them. Never gonna complain about any one of them because that's complaining is just no. Core Class Concept Art Rumble. I love the fact that they're doing concept art figures right now, and that I have to say concept art figures are way more interesting, way more cool. They are cooler in my opinion. Still love the papers on screen boys, but the concept art stuff they're too cool to pass up on. And Rumble looks really cool. I love his design. The robot mode looks good. Alt mode is whatever, it's just a box. And Mohawk. So glad we're getting a mainline version of Mohawk from Hasbro, and it looks good. Robot mode looks good. Bike mode looks good, and very interesting transformation I can see. So very cool. Very excited to get him. And for deluxe class, Rise of the Beast Wheeljack looks really good. Very screen accurate. Also looks way better than the main line in my opinion. The van mode especially looks wonderful in my opinion, and can't wait to get him as part of my Rise of the Beast collection. Scorponok, amazing Scorpion mode, and robot mode is cool. Love the design, and can't wait to have fun with that figure. And as far as Voyager class goes, I'm a Junkion fanboy, and I love Scrappy. I love the retooling on the legs, the chest, the arms, the shoulders. A lot of it has been retooled, and that's amazing. It makes him look like a totally brand new figure, and that really makes me happy. And now, as far as Gamer Edition Starscream goes, for the most part, he looks fine. He looks fine for the most part. Yes, the big chest is a bit of an eyesore, but at this point, I really don't care. And the jet mode still looks pretty good. It looks pretty accurate to the games. He's supposed to have the small wings, by the way. So, yeah. And the transformation looks interesting. It's fun. So, yeah. And lastly, leader class, concept art studio series, Bumblebee movie Megatron. And oh my goodness, the robot mode is just gorgeous. Absolutely freaking gorgeous. The fact that it's a triple changer, it's just, oh my gosh. Our first Studio Series triple changer, everybody. He has a jet mode and a tank mode. The jet mode is definitely the weakest mode, but really don't care. I'm only going to show the jet mode in the review, but he's gonna have the tank mode most of the time. So yeah, but I can't believe we're getting a Bumblebee movie Megatron figure, even though he never appeared in the movie. So, and it exists. Yes. I'm so excited to reunite 38 Optimus Prime with Megatron from the Bumblebee movie. So that's amazing. Yeah.
And I assume with all that said, now sadly, we must
I have
report.
I have to leave. So. Thank you, everybody, for having me on here, especially you, TFA. It's nice to meet you.
See you, JJ.
Nice to meet you, Kyle. Followed you on Instagram, by the way. So,
I just followed you back, so it's nice meeting you too, JJ.
Hey,
hey, thank you. So, gotta go. But tomorrow's gonna be an amazing stream because I got lots of Figure Star bots. So,
you know what? If I'm free tomorrow, add me.
yeah, sure. No problem.
JJ, you know me, my guy. Feel free.
Yeah. All right, boy. All right, boys and Rebecca. I'm gonna head off. So to the other one, and as always, transform and roll out.
Transform and roll.
Peace. Bye bye.
Doses.
Take care, dude.
See ya. Could I share my thoughts next, TFA?
Sure.
Okay. I would say
Sorry
this
for
is
so
sort
my
of.
mouth is full. I'm eating.
Oh, it's fine. I would sort of say this is a disappointing stream to me. Starting off as Wheeljack, I think I'm going to stick to the main line. I know that sounds weird, but I think the main line looks better in my opinion. So he's a total pass. Scorponok is cool. I don't have any of the other Scorponoks, so I need to get one at least. Then there's Starscream, and I have mixed feelings about him.
Wait, Starscream?
Gamer Edition.
Oh, right, duh.
I have mixed feelings about him. I need to see him in person. I need to handle him in person before I can make my final conclusion. Then there's Scrap Heap I could care less about. Then there's Megatron. Now, when I saw this revealed, I think this is probably the highlight of the whole stream, in my opinion.
You mean the whole wave?
Yeah, pretty much. Then the core classes, there's a Mohawk, which I mean, take it or leave it, pretty much. Then there's Concept Core Rumble, which I am going to pick up because I want my Soundwave to have more minions. So, yeah, that's really about it for the reveals.
All right.
Because I don't.
Go ahead. No, go
Well, I
ahead.
was going to say, I don't think Silverbolt counts because he wasn't given like official photos or anything. So
I think JJ just wanted an excuse, which I'm fine with because I never covered them yet. I don't do news as much anymore. I kind of just do my own thing, but I'm excited for those as well. But we're not at me just yet. Also, I believe TF Actress is still getting food, or she has already gotten food and she's eating, which is good. So with that said, let our illustrious special guest take the reins, unless you don't really have anything to say on the studio series stuff, Cheesecake.
The only one that like really is cool to me is the Megatron. The Bumblebee Megatron, I think, is the coolest one. I love the robot mode. I think that looks sick. The tank mode looks pretty cool. War for Cybertron Starscream looks all right. Something about the jet mode just makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't know what it is.
The tiny wings.
Yep.
I don't know what it is. It just makes me uncomfortable, and I don't like it.
Well, he's uncomfortable by you as well.
Can't prove that.
Everything else, take or leave it. I really don't care.
Yeah. I know you're a G1 person by nature, so I get it.
Yeah, G1 by nature.
Okay, hold on. So even Scrappy, the Junkions?
I mean, I don't really collect studio series, so it's just like, oh, that's cool.
Right. I forgot G1 and Masterpiece.
Yeah,
See, when I
cool.
hear G1, I just kind of couple everything all together. So, like, anything modern G1, like, it just kind of all clicks.
No, I can't fall down that rabbit hole.
I'm trying to get out, but they got me by the balls. I can't leave.
I understand. I feel that. Oh, Randy. Like
So-
that, Randy.
You just run across the screen.
He did, yes.
We got a cat cameo live
You
on
did.
TFTC.
Is cheesecake done?
Yep, I'm done.
Okay, so I'll be nice and I'll at least speak on my thoughts overall on the toys, if that's okay. Just little FYI, don't expect me to say much in the realm of positive. I'll try. I will genuinely try with some of it, but again, I did not care for an ounce of this.
Dude, let me clarify something too. You don't have to contribute to something if you don't want to or don't have anything to say on it. Like that's
See, let me make a point here. Was how hard I push everybody on the scrapyard to contribute to the topic there. I need to be able to do the exact same thing in everybody else's streams.
okay.
Because at that point, if I am expecting everyone else to do it on my show, but I choose not to do it on another's, that's hypocritical. So I'm going to do it, even though I really don't want to. I'm going to, because it's the right thing to do.
While I understand that, though, it is a choice here. I am giving you that opportunity to, if you want to, go ahead. If you don't, that's okay too.
I'm going to, because I am going to uphold my mission. So here's where I stand. So we're going to start where any reasonable Transformers person starts, and that's what the core
reasonable
class.
Transformers people.
Just let me do my thing.
I'm sorry.
So we're going to start with the core class, and with the core class, I'm starting with Mohawk. All I'm saying here, and it's literally just straight to the point, why the fuck didn't he come out during the last night? Like, this feels like such a cop-out to me. Like, it took y'all way too long to release a figure of this character. And when you finally do, it's at that point where literally no one cares anymore. So, obviously, for those who are actually genuinely excited about it, I'm happy for you. I'm excited for you. But my personal opinion, this should have happened back in 2017. The fact it took them this long to do a Mohawk, that rings alarms in my head. So moving on from there, core class concept Rumble. I'm 50-50 on this thing. I like the fact that he is. I like the fact that he's happening. I like the fact that the Bumblebee movie Soundwave is going to have, in some way, shape, or form, his cassettes. So, basically, since Rumble happened, if you just keep sticking with you're gonna get all of your cassettes in the movie aesthetic for your Bumblebee movie Soundwave.
Well, there's
I
already
have
a
my
frenzy
opinions about the
happening.
Soundwave, but we're not going to touch them.
Well, there's already a frenzy happening from one of the leaked listings. So,
well, hey, at this point, Hasbro's going to Hasbro. Whatever they want to do at this point, I'm, so long as they're giving me the stuff I actually want to, I'm game. So those were the only two cores we saw, right?
yeah, we're on to Deluxe now.
So we're moving on to the Deluxe. I'm going to be real with you, dude. I can't remember who was all Deluxe. So I think it was Wheeljack.
Just Wheeljack and Scorponok.
Wheeljack and Scorponok.
Wheeljack and Scorponok. Okay, so Wheeljack. Look, I'm just going to be real. The live action aesthetic, it's just not for me. It's not anymore. I can't stand it. I don't like it anymore. I need it gone from my shelf. The only live action toy I will keep, because of what it means to me, is the Revenge of the Fallen leader class. That's the only one I'm keeping because of what that thing means to me. And so that being stated, Wheeljack, look, visually, from a detail level, this looks leaps and bounds better than the main line. But from a physical standpoint, like actual girth, I'm sorry, I'm giving that to the main line. The main line actually looks as if he has a fully formed body. This one literally looks as if he went into the Mortal Kombat realm. He survived, but somebody ripped his back meat off in the process.
God damn.
Like that, I'm sorry, that's what he looks like to me. Just with like the fact that the stock photos that they gave, his door wings are not flipped the right way. Like, I'm not complaining about it. I know that the people doing the stuff isn't always gonna, do it right the first time. I get it. All I'm saying is, if you know the things are supposed to face a specific way, fucking make sure they're facing that way in the pictures.
Fair.
So yeah, that's generally where I stand with Wheeljack. Scorponok, I'm sorry, just why? Like, you know how when Nacelle popped up for the SDCC reveals, and the first thing that TFA said when that picture popped up was, why? That was me with Scorponok. Why? Just why?
You had to bring up Nacelle.
Like, I will get into I'll get into Scorponok a little bit more in just a second. So just give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay. I guess in that case, since TF Atticus is still unfortunately preoccupied at the moment, just want once again thank everyone for tuning in, being here, hanging out with us. It's been fun. Kyle, again, you're new here, obviously at TFTC. You've seen my stuff. What's it feel like to be part of it?
It's a lot of fun, and I thank you for having me. I enjoy this. I would just be watching right now if I wasn't actually part of this. So this is really fun. Yeah, it's really cool meeting everyone and listening to all your really good opinions about all of this. And I like knowing everyone's con experiences too. But what about you? How do you think? How do you feel? How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this one?
I think it's honestly probably my most well-structured episode so far, to be honest. Normally these things go off the rails like crazy, but this feels really good. The only thing I'm worried about is
an episode of the Scrapyard.
What?
I'm saying, like, if you want wild, crazy, and nuts and going off the rails, tune into an episode of the Scrapyard.
That
Ooh,
and
that sounds like fun.
TF Insane Asylum.
I don't highly doubt I'm going to be back on Insane Asylum anytime soon, so I don't even bother mentioning it.
Well, it's like I always say, support costs nothing, but it's incredibly valuable.
Anyway, so my whole thing with Scorponok, quite simply, is just, why do you fucking exist? What is the point to your existence at this point? Like, is it because you're a troop builder and Hasbro knows damn well we as the fans are going to buckle at the idea of a fucking troop builder? Like, just...
way to call me out, BC.
I do not... hey, if the shoe fits.
Yeah, well, this shoe is going to go up your ass.
I mean, it's the reason why Hasbro releases clone troopers and stormtroopers every wave of Black Series. It's because they're easy to army build.
This is also true.
So, TFA?
What?
What was that about that shoe going in my ass?
You don't scare me like that, sir. Continue with your thoughts, please.
Let it go on record that he said that live on the air. You can't take it back now. Anyways, jokes aside.
Yeah.
I feel like Scorponok is completely pointless. I don't care for this. I thought the drone itself was cool as hell in the movie, and that's about as far as my appreciation of it goes. I do not care. So
Yeah, he's kinda lame.
and those are the only two
Oh, hey,
deluxes.
Angel.
So
I
we
said
now
hey,
move.
like 2 minutes ago.
Sorry, BC.
So what's next? Are we still talking movie stuff, or am I already getting into the other shit?
After Scorponok, it's Voyagers and then Megatron. So
Oh fuck! So Voyager scrap heap.
Yep.
Well, basically, thanks to TFA here having to remind me, you bastard.
hey, you're the one going for a G1 style collection. It ain't my fault.
Exactly. So entirely because of that, unfortunately, I do need scrap heap, and I still need a Rutgar. I still need a junk heap. I still need this. I still need that. I still need this. I still need that. Anyways, so yeah, scrap heap. I'm gonna be getting it. I'm not gonna be proud of the fact that I'm gonna be getting it, but I'm gonna be getting it nonetheless. When am I getting it? No fucking idea. The Gamer Edition Voyager Stars. Ooh boy. I'm going to simply leave this one at I don't like it. I'm moving on. Because based on a lot of other information that I've gotten and how heavily opinionated I have a tendency to be, we will literally be here all night if I go into full-blown detail about how I genuinely feel about the Starscream. So with that being stated, we're moving on. Okay, who's blowing into a microphone?
Ain't me.
Okay, so then moving on, Megatron. Honestly, this is the one time where I genuinely feel like me jumping out of the live action aesthetic is kind of kicking me in the ass. Because God bless America. Like, for those who know, I've been saying this since the Bumblebee movie. All these new robot designs for these past couple films, they literally look as if the live action version of the character and the G1 version of the character did the fusion dance. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
So yeah, it literally looks as if they both went fusion, and that's how we got what it is, in my opinion, some of the best robot designs we've ever had. Megatron does indeed fit that bill. I genuinely love the way the thing looks design-wise. It definitely feels a lot more like a live-action Megatron. I dig the fact that he's technically... is he actually Studio Series' first triple changer?
Well, do we count Trigger?
No, he's not out yet.
He's not out yet.
Then yes, I think he is.
Well, I was gonna be like, well, Revenge of the Fallen Constructicons because combiner limbs, but that's not really a whole.
No, that doesn't count.
Vehicle mode. Yeah.
No.
No, then I guess. Yeah, this would make Megatron, Bumblebee movie Megatron, our first official Studio Series triple changer.
Hey, respect. So with that being stated, I'm just being real when I say I will not be buying any of the live action stuff. I will not be buying the Starscream, and I'm only getting scrap heap because I am contractually obligated.
Excuse me.
You're okay.
So yeah, overall, I think that is generally about it. I think that's all of my thoughts overall on the reveals.
Until I mentioned Magmatron.
Oh, sweet titties.
Keep it in your pants.
It's too late.
Thought this was a kid's show. I mean, it's not a kid's show.
So Magmatron, this is where no. This is where BC gets super positive because he is a beast. He is a Japanese Beast Wars nut.
Pun intended. Also, we weren't actually going to because I want to stick with Studio Series just for the moment. But
Why you got to kill my steam? Why you got? Fine. It's your show.
if it makes you feel better, I was saving the best for last. Because come on, you really think I'm going to tease you like that? I haven't even talked about him yet on my own channel, just because I don't do news stuff anymore.
It's whatever. Just do your little show. Do your little show. I'm obviously joking for those who are watching. This is how my humor works. I'm not actually disrespecting him because I know somebody is gonna get in the comment section and be like, "BC's such an asshole." It's my sense of humor. It's okay. Calm
I
down.
thought that was your personality.
Shut the fuck up.
No, BC and I have been chill for God. Oh my God. Nearly 10 years.
Dear Lord.
Yep, 2024 would mark it.
2025, I think.
No, 2024. 2024.
Sure?
I'm positive. 2024.
All right then. Yeah. Wow. I don't know how this stuff happens, but hey, I'm glad it's happening.
Hey.
All right. So, Angel, would you like to discuss the your thoughts on the MCM London reveals?
I would if I knew what they were.
You haven't seen them yet?
I mean, I have, but I don't remember all of them.
Mohawk, Concept Art Rumble, RTV Wheeljack and Scorponok for the deluxes, Voyager Junkion Scrap Heap, Voyager War for Cybertron Gamer Edition Starscream and Leader Class Megatron from Bumblebee movie.
Well, honestly, Mohawk, that guy. I mean, wow.
He has issues.
Oh, so many issues. Oh man, who was the? I mean, he's not my favorite out of What was he in again?
The what?
What was he in again?
The Last Night.
Thank you.
I'll make it even better for you. The group that he's basically part of is the Suicide Cons.
That is so rad.
I have so many questions at that point.
Okay, who was the one who basically said that he was gonna go fuck a human's wife?
Nitro Zeus. My favorite.
I thought so. I mean, he's my favorite.
I'm sleeping with your wife tonight.
Yeah,
But
and I
boy,
love how
you're
he just
okay. Oh no. It was literally I remember now. Say hello to your wife for me. But and the alternate take it was, by the way, Enrique, can't sleep with your wife.
Yeah, I mean, I just love how Enrique just just flips him off.
Yeah.
Just full of contempt, just flips him off. Just no words. Anyway, yeah, Mohawk, God, I mean, that guy, I can't stand him.
Man, I'm gonna kill all y'all right now.
He reminds, he's like if Frenzy could talk normally.
It's like who could talk normally?
Frenzy, from the first film.
Oh God, why?
No, that's exactly what he is. That's exactly that's personality. That's exactly what it is.
In my head.
No.
It's too late. It's too late. She already said it. She willed it into existence. I love it. We're using it.
If Frenzy could talk and have a bigger role in the film, it would be Mohawk. Okay. Okay. Then the
Get her on the script writers.
Right, then the little Scorponok drone from Rise of the Beast.
Well-
The only real movie Scorponok I like is from the first one when he totally just comes out just bursts out of the sand, just impales a dude.
He impaled a man.
Yeah, he got Olaf.
I've not seen Frozen, but I assume that's what it's from.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So so the context for anybody who's not a Disney fan. Olaf, little talking snowman. He's walking along and he's talking and he's talking and as he's walking, he kind of actually gets impaled by an icicle.
Oh, look at that! I've been impaled.
I've been impaled. Yeah, and he's just so just so happy-go-lucky about it because he's a snowman. He can't die like that. He's magic.
Okay.
It's just funny. Yeah, he just, oh, look at that. I've been impaled. Literally, he laughs. I kid you not.
Okay, then. Also, you're not going to mention anything about Rumble?
I was getting to that.
You're just going in a weird order. My ADHD was
because I can't remember.
I'm sorry.
Let's see. Concept movie Rumble. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't either. But it was weird that it was only Ravage in the Bumblebee movie.
Okay, considering that they only had 10 minutes or so, for the if not less, for the entire opening on Cybertron for Bumblebee. I respect it. What?
Ravage, eject.
Thank you. Yes. If I had to pick one, I'm glad it was Ravage. Do I wish it was Laserbeak? Yes, but at the same time, I'm glad it was Ravage. It worked. So yeah, concept, art Rumble. It's a it's a weird and pardon the pun concept, but it's not bad. I'm not gonna get it, but it looks cool.
I don't even think you have Bumblebee movie Soundwave.
Hi, Beanie.
I only have the little dude.
You want to come up
Yeah,
on the
Ravage.
Come on.
No.
There you go.
I have tiny. I have core class. Shockwave.
No, Angel, I said Soundwave.
Hey, I get my waves mixed up. Okay, don't get mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
Which is weird because it's you're a Shockwave and Soundwave nut. You
I love
them,
my waves.
but yet you don't have the Studio Series Bumblebee version of Soundwave.
I'm not a collector like you guys.
I mean, fair.
She got your ass there.
I mean, fair.
I'm kind of getting into it though.
Yes.
He's more of a collector than she is.
Definitely. I mean,
That's just mean.
No, I mean it's
I
totally
mean, he
true.
is Bean.
Totally true though. You are more of a collector than me. I mean,
No,
I
he said the
collect
dog was more of a collector than you.
Oh. Well. Depends. What does it collect?
Squeakers.
Well, squeakers are the best toy, so.
Anyway.
Okay. Who
It's,
was
I
next?
believe, Wheeljack.
Well, okay. I'm glad that he's getting a deluxe.
Agreed. Well, he got a main line, but I get what you mean for Studio Series.
Yeah. I feel like I'm hoping the Studio Series will be better for Wheeljack.
Yeah.
But I'm still not gonna get it. I do love him though. I'm glad that he's getting I'm hoping that this newer figure will be it'll be better in terms of articulation and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then it's Voyagers, which is War for Cybertron game Starscream, and then Scrappy.
Well, I'm not attached to the Transformers games like you guys are, probably.
Yeah, we need to get you a PS3.
We'll talk about that later.
Actually,
yes.
we may not even need to get you a PS3. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, if they're coming to PC, which I hope they are, that'd be awesome.
I'm sorry, I have feelings about that, but anyway, please continue.
I know. Let's see, War for Cybertron Starscream. Well, that's cool. I'm glad that they're including. Ooh, I'm glad that they are including like more than just stuff from the TV series and the movies. I'm glad they're going into games. Like
That's why you need to get your ears cleaned, don't you?
Yeah.
I think if they go into the comics, I mean, there's so much profit there.
Oh, if they did Studio Series IDW, I would die.
Dude, I need a girl so bad.
I need a Nautica. I want my girl. I mean, my
Velocity, honestly.
Velocity would be pretty dope.
Also, Swerve. I need him.
So, Wheeljack.
Yes, Wheeljack.
Thank you.
So yeah, he's awesome. As for the Voyagers, I mean, War for Cybertron Starscream, yay! More game, spotlight on the games, yay! I'm more excited. If I had to choose between two Voyagers, it would be Scrap Heap, because Chucky Cats are just so terribly unrelated.
Thank you.
Underappreciated. It's just. Okay, the fact that we're giving them names, the fact that we're giving them, actual, we're making them, real. We're making them people.
We're giving them personalities.
I'm hoping we get another one, and he's just named Recycle.
And then hyphen cycle?
Yes. Just, yes. I really
it's
want
perfect.
That. Yes.
Oh, but you know what I would really like? For a figure, it's totally unrelated. Rescue bots, salvage.
I'm telling you, if they don't do it, I understand why. He probably would need his own mold, but that would be a really good use of the Trash Master mold from Legacy Evolution.
I could see someone doing it.
Also, animated Wreck-Gar.
Well, we already have Wreck-Gar, from the 86 movie, so it can work.
How about no?
What?
Why?
Because I want animated to remain on this trend of being new molds.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Nothing wrong with a remold if it's used the right way.
I don't want it to happen. Period.
All right, fair. Okay, so yeah, Scrap Heap. Yay. Awesome. Okay, and then
it's literally just the Bumblebee movie concept art Megatron.
Okay, seriously, why was he not in the film?
I know.
Come on.
Well, I think
seriously.
I think what originally happened was during Bumblebee, or at least for the sake of the story, they wanted to find a way to bridge the gap between Bumblebee and still connected with the movieverse. So at the end of Bumblebee, he was going to be shown in Sector 7, but in that body, which wouldn't make sense.
No, that'd be a terrible idea. I'm glad they didn't do that. But hey, a triple. Sorry.
They should have just committed to the reboot idea altogether.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. But hey, a triple changer Megatron, has that ever been done?
Yes.
Yeah. Trying to think. Cybertron.
Did I have I come to have a memory lapse because I don't remember him being a triple changer.
To be fair, it was literally a half-assed form where it's just, he's a race car. Front of race car becomes jet wings.
What?
In Transformer Cybertron, yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
No one does, except for the very short few who unfortunately do.
And
there was going to be one in animated, the Marauder Megatron design, but we all know what happened with it.
I lament the fact that we did not get season 4 entirely because of that.
What?
Yeah, that was supposed to be a season 4 design.
Eh!
Oh my god.
No, I don't care if I just like I tore out the ears of everyone listening. I don't care. Animated is my baby.
I thought it was movie 1.
It's a blurred area, okay?
How do you think I feel?
Everyone feels certain ways. No feelings are higher or lower than anyone else's.
No, I'm agreeing with her. The fact that never got a chance to happen pisses me the fuck off. Which, by the way, side tangent, me and Aladar got into a massive argument over the whole "did Rodimus survive" ideal. He swore up and fucking down that he died.
No, he did not.
No.
No, he did not.
Stop! I kept telling him over and over and over again, dude, he's not dead. He survived. He's like, yeah, well, unless you show me proof, you can't keep telling me that he survived.
I got your proof right here.
Yeah. And then more plans about season 4 came out, and one of the things specifically stated, Rodimus survived.
Yeah.
I showed it to him, and I'm like, fuck you. I'm telling your ass this for fucking years. Still didn't want to believe me, bitch ass.
It's from the freaking Allspark Almanac, for God's sake.
Yeah, exactly. It was an Allspark Almanac, and even though he was so fucking adamant that he didn't survive, and I'm sitting there like, dude, there's so much proof to the contrary that he fucking survived. You fucking imbecile.
I mean, if we want to really get into that, we never saw him crumble to dust like those characters in Cosmic Rust from Generation 1. He was just like frozen.
No, but it's just why was animated so good?
It was ahead of its time.
So far ahead, like literally,
anyways,
just from that one episode in in season 3, just the beginning, just like after watching so many previous incarnations of Transformers, and then rewatching animated, I'm like, oh my god, I understand so much now.
Yeah.
So concept Megatron?
Hey.
Yes. Triple
let her gush a little bit. She doesn't get to talk about animated that much.
Huh?
I'm trying to tell BC, let her gush a little bit. She doesn't get to talk about animated much on the show.
Well, I'm not saying that you can't keep talking. It's just like,
I know topic. I appreciate it. Trust me, but I got it. We do things a little differently here.
All right, let's see.
Concept art Megatron.
Triple Changer Megatron, very cool. I'm not gonna get it. That's I keep saying for practically everything. Because I'm not a collector like you guys. I'm still debating on the whole second pack for the Jurassic Park crossover.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I mean it's cool, but Look, the Dilophosaurus, I'm like, but it's not good.
TFA has ideas.
who the hell gets TFA ideas?
Why?
Who the hell said it was a good idea to give TFA ideas? Who approved this?
I think I know what to get for Christmas anniversary this year.
If you want to, I won't stop you.
We shall see. Anyway.
Okay. Triple Changer Megatron. Very cool. Glad that concept art, even though it's coming to life. Just if we're gonna do concept art for stuff, can't we do that for everything?
They sort of trickled into that with some of the Revenge of the Fallen Constructicons. They did it with the Bumblebee movie character alt modes, because with Brawn, RC, Wheeljack, Ratchet, Ironhide, and pretty sure Soundwave. They all had vehicle modes that were based only on concept art. So they kind of trickled into that area.
Yeah.
They just haven't done full-fledged with Rumble and Megatron up until now.
I meant concept art for anything and everything Transformers.
No, that's what I'm saying. They haven't officially started doing that until. Oh, you mean everything in Transformers?
Yeah, like for everything, for every concept that was never put into into play, like Rumble and this Megatron.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Did she just find the loophole to bring animated back to the forefront in full force?
Possibly.
Oh shit.
That was unintentional.
Do you see why I love this woman?
Like, give me animated first aid, please.
Give me animated hot shot, you bastards.
That was actually put into an actual context. That was
He has a
put into-
prototype.
No. Give me my damn animated Star Saber, okay?
He was supposed to be an animated.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, that would be so rad.
He only showed up for like a hologram, and he was a head.
Don't you fucking ruin this for me,
I
okay?
ain't ruining anything. The only one who actually got a full the only one who ever got a full render that looked like Star Saber was Sky Gary.
Hey, that's even better.
Cyborg.
That's Cyborg's not here.
We'll both say the same thing in like this almost the same way.
Yeah, he loves Sky Gary. Every time I see something,
he
I
really
think of
does.
him.
You know, I just found out False Convoy really likes Sky Gary too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. If I ever
don't know
see
why people all
anything
of a
related to
sudden
Sky
really-
Gary, I'll show him too.
I don't know why people like Sky Gary so much. It's just weird. Also, I sent you the prototype in our private chat of Hot Shot. That breaks my goddamn heart.
All right, I'll look it up.
Yeah, prepare to cry. But anyway, that all your thoughts?
I'd say so.
All right. And then there's me, and I will wrap this
Oh,
up.
that looks
very quick.
terrible.
Huh?
That looks so bad.
What you mean? You're
Get to your
insulting
thoughts.
own
Get to your thoughts. Argue with her later. Get to your thoughts.
I love you, Angel. That's all I'm gonna say in that area.
All right.
Okay, so core class. I want to just get to the ones that I'm
We're gonna
least
mama
excited
donkey.
about and more excited about. Mohawk, I
Go
could
ahead.
take it or leave it. I am genuinely happy we finally got one. But I had the Dr. Wu one for the last few years now, and I really kind of like that more than this one. However, I do appreciate the fact that Mohawk comes with a little knife. That's funny. Rumble's pretty dope looking. I actually like him. Gives me War for Cybertron game vibes. Except the giant pile drivers are just giant flat slabs and not claws. It's just fine. Don't know why he has a Bruticus looking head though. It's weird. Deluxe's Scorponok. He's also really kind of fugly, but in a fitting manner. I don't know. I need to see pictures or review of him. I can't make a final judgment yet. Will I get it? Yeah, probably. I'm the TF addict, for Christ's sake. Wheeljack, I'm really happy about. I really like the way that he turned out. I, again, need more pictures, and I need to see what he looks like in like a full 360 view, but really happy with how well he turned out. I'm very, very excited. Obviously, I love Junkions so much so that I believe I have 8 of Retgar and 8 of Junkheap. So I will be downsizing that area because now I need to get 4 of Scrappy. And Gamer Edition Starscream, everyone complains about the chest. I get it. I don't like the fact
terrible. I forgot about that.
I don't like the fact that the orange bit is made out of flexi-plastic. That's annoying. Other than that, he looks all right. I appreciate the fact he came with his melee weapon, like in the game. That's pretty cool. And he comes with a Nucleon charge rifle, or whatever it was called in the War for Cybertron game.
If we're talking the War for Cybertron game, they literally called it the Null Ray.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Cool.
Forgot about that. Anyway, thank you for that. And then Megatron, I did not care for that design for a while. I saw that CG art for the Rise of the Beast Titan changer, and I was like, oh, cool. It's just G1 Mega. I'm sorry for this cheesecake. It's just G1 Megatron done up in movie style.
Fusion! Ha!
Great.
Oh.
I don't care. And now all of a sudden this leader class comes out and he's this really badass looking tank. And he has a third mode and it's a really cool looking jet. Cool looking to me. I'm simple. And I want him. And I hate that I want him because I don't care for that design. They got me. They got me, Johnny.
So basically, what you're saying is you sat there and went, "Oh, joy! It's just G1 Megs, just done up in the movie aesthetic." Woohoo! He heard you and went,
Yeah, like
I'm going to make sure you get bent."
yeah, he was about to throw hands. I saw it.
He
in
was
his
ready to
eyes.
throw hands with your ass.
Saddest part is now the way that they have his face sculpt, he's always going to look at me disappointed
Yes.
or angry.
Good.
No. See.
Why are you being mean, Angel? You're the sweet one.
No, see, that head sculpt was specifically made with you in mind because now he's going to be looking at you like, just G1 Megatron, huh?
It'll be
Huh?
it'll be like that stereotypical black woman.
Yeah,
What
just
I
like
tell you? Didn't I tell you? I told you.
No.
That's a Family
Oh
Guy
no, you
bit.
didn't.
Yeah.
Poor Cheesecake. He's barely even gotten a chance to talk at this point.
He's been.
To be fair,
like,
you joined late. He was very verbal throughout this whole episode.
He was.
And it's his first episode.
Yeah, I'm just listening now. I'm just enjoying the conversation.
The best
well.
part is you just get to see how it goes as opposed to, hey, here you are in the live chat. Now you're part of the panel.
Exactly. I'm having a great time.
That's good. I'm always worried if people are actually enjoying it or they're just tolerating it.
Also, what more do you need other than G1 Megatron done in
God
movie
fucking damn it,
style?
not you two.
What else do you really need? That's all I ever wanted from the movies was just G1 style done up in live action.
I mean, you're talking to someone whose favorite design of live action Megatron is the Dark of the Moon one.
Okay, that's kind of hard to argue with. That one's badass.
Yeah, that one's pretty sick.
Right?
Yeah, you can't beat that one.
You really can't. So when I just saw, it's G1 again. Great. And then all of a sudden he's a triple changer and it's like, fuck. Oh shit, I just realized he pulled a Revenge of the Fallen. Damn it.
What do you mean?
Because technically Megatron and Revenge of the Fallen is a triple changer.
Yeah.
I'll explain in a minute. BC, what?
My favorite was TLK.
Me too.
Really?
These are things you never told me before, Angel.
Well, because I'm just now remembering.
Fair.
See, the reason why I liked the Last Night Megatron was entirely because of he had that whole night motif going on with him, and just the fact that this was the first time where in live action form the fusion cannon was on his arm.
Yeah.
That just screamed G1 Megatron, and I loved it because of that.
That's fair.
But then you add on the fact that fun fact about me, before the movie came out and I ended up falling in love with the design and seeing it in more toy forms, when we first saw pictures of him a long ass time ago, like well before the movie came out, yeah, I actually have video proof. I legit sat there and went, why the fuck does this thing look like Ultron fucked an orc?
Wow, that's actually not too far off. I hate that you.
I hate that I have that mental image in my head.
Sorry, I got the hiccups now.
It's okay.
Blue County Greenfield.
Oh my god.
But yeah. Megatron pulled a Revenge of the Fallen on us again.
Oh, he sure did. Oh, he sure did.
I don't remember him being a triple changer in the second film.
He
It's okay. It's another one of those subtle triple changing things where it's like he's a tank, but then he grew wings. He drank a Red Bull.
He did?
Red Bull gives you wings.
No.
stop talking.
No, he transformed into something that flies?
He was a tank, and then he got wings, literally. Like that's how
Wait
he
a
flew all the
minute.
way to the. That's how he flew all the way to the Nemesis on Saturn or Titan. Saturn. There's an upgrade. There's a DNA design upgrade kit that shows the jet mode. Actually, I think there's concept art too, but still, like, yeah. Technically, Revenge of the Fallen Megatron is a triple changer as well.
The tank. We see it when he's like going to like his little base with Starscream and Soundwave.
That's Dark of the Moon, Angel.
Oops.
Revenge of the
Are you my
Fallen is the
movies?
one. The Revenge of the Fallen is the one with the forest fight.
Which I still to this day feel that is bar none one of the best fucking fight scenes we got in the live action films.
Absolutely
Oh,
agree.
I mean, no question.
And that's about as far as my positivity for Revenge of the Fallen goes.
I mean, yeah.
It exists,
Yeah. I mean,
but they also
Like-
did give us the eternal glory of GFR.
Bros.
No,
one other second positive thing about Revenge of the Fallen would be Jetfire.
The one positive thing that I can say
Okay.
about Revenge of the Fallen is that it's definitely a movie. It's a
Wow.
movie.
Fabulous.
I love this man.
I like you.
Yeah, someone made it. Yeah, they seemed like they had fun.
Hey,
Like if I
Hey,
had
about
to,
Revenge of the Fallen.
we're doing
got a
a
script.
we're doing a movie for this franchise that a lot of people love. How badly can we fuck this up?
Oh God.
yeah,
Michael Bay came in and went, hold my beer.
yep, totally.
No, he did. He saved that for the last night. He saved the good beer for the last night.
Oh man, I just remembered something.
No. He saved the hard liquor for the last night.
Oh my God.
Michael Bay peaked with Pearl Harbor. Everything since then has just been downhill. We should have known. We should have known.
What did you hold on? What did you remember, Angel?
I remembered a con experience.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh god, this is so funny and ironic. For the con where I went as human former Whirl, I was moving stuff in my at the top of my closet. I keep all my con stuff like on a shelf in my closet. And as I was moving stuff around, my Steven Universe shield fell off and hit me in the face.
Aw.
Funny thing is,
Boing.
it hit me on my eye.
Oh.
And wouldn't you know it, it was the exact eye where I had to put my eye patch on. Like, how awesome did that work?
The universe was like, you wish to become world? There you go.
Well, okay, it didn't actually hit me on my eye. It hit me, like, below it. Like, on the, just...
There was contact made around the optical region.
Yes, it wasn't fun because I thought I was getting a sty, but no, it was just a bruise.
Oh. My poor baby.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. But, it worked.
I think another con experience, we're kind of segueing back, but just a little bit. I remember Tampa Bay Comic Convention. I think it was 2015 or 2017. I did my first cosplay as a discount Optimus Prime.
I remember that too.
Oh,
It wasn't
yeah,
that
you said you were
bad. Sorry, go ahead.
I forgot.
I said I was. You were saying. You said I was gonna what?
Yeah, you were gonna do that for Halloween.
Yeah, and then I slept through Halloween.
You needed it.
Yeah. It wasn't that bad.
Okay.
I mean, everyone has like high quality cosplays, but like everyone starts somewhere. So the fact that I was able to pull it off, I was like, hey, I'm proud of this.
Hey man, my first official cosplay technically was Fiona from Fiona and Cake.
Oh,
But yeah, that's pretty much the MCM reveals. I look forward to seeing what Studio Series has in store for the future as well. Please, please, please give us Dark in the Moon DevCon. Just please give us the giant double. There's no other way to say it. Just give us the double dick cannon Decepticon, please.
what the fuck?
There's no other way
What?
to say it.
Oh man, I'm terrible with characters.
Okay,
who was
so
DevCon?
okay, so you remember during the Chicago invasion, there's like this long-armed looking Decepticon with a Cloverfield monster-looking face.
No,
I do.
Well, I know you do. I'm asking Rebecca.
I don't.
Hold on, give me a minute. Well, so you say what the fuck, but that's literally what he has. He just has 2 cannon penises.
It don't make it any fucking better.
I don't care. I also do this for the humor. Let me be funny.
No, I refuse because you're breaking my brain.
Good, then my humor's working. But yeah, there you go. Sent you a picture of DevCon. He's so cool. He's a fucking like Russian missile truck. He's just cool looking.
Wait, so send it to me too.
Yeah.
I need to see this for myself.
I don't remember this thing at all.
The Wreckers took him on for like a split second.
Wait a minute. This was supposed to be DevCon?
That is DevCon.
Assholes.
Why?
You never
DevCon?
transformed.
DevCon was supposed to be an Autobot.
Oh,
Shut the fuck up.
he was.
Yeah, DevCon originally originated as an Autobot. So the fact that chose to make,
Originated.
yeah, his original incarnation was as an Autobot.
I know.
So
TF
therefore, I don't see why they thought it was a good idea to make him a fucking Decepticon.
Simple. He has pawn in the name.
That's so dumb.
It's the movies.
It don't make it any better.
Okay, I do not have the energy to go into the whole bot versus con thing in the name.
By the way, that shut the fuck up was playful. Please don't take that as like mean.
Talking to me or VC?
I am plotting my
Talking to
revenge as
BC.
we speak. I am plotting my revenge as we speak.
So I won't talk to you for a couple weeks. Got it.
That's adorable. You think you can escape me.
Angel, protect me.
Maybe?
She's like, nah. You dug this hole yourself. Dig yourself out.
No, it's more like you dug your grave, you lie in it.
I like her.
Everyone's against me. Well, we have fun. But yeah, I really hope we do get some like more obscure Studio Series stuff. Like everyone keeps saying they want a new Night Optimus. I really think the TLK Voyager we got is fine.
Yeah. How about no? Give us a new one, please.
No.
Seriously?
Look, dude, I can see why people would definitely feel like that one's just fine. The way I'm looking at it, dude, that thing desperately needs some Studio Series level engineering. It needs it. It genuinely does. And for what? And please, for the love of fucking Christ, do not Age of Extinction Galvatron it. Please don't. That thing was a fucking shit show and a half.
Which
Yeah.
one? The original or Studio Series?
Yes. I'm giggling because of how quick I said that. But just I'm sorry. I again I know people like that thing, but the Studio Series Age of Extinction Galvatron is a fucking shit show of a figure. The only
Really?
nice thing about it I can genuinely say is the silver paint they chose to put on that thing is gorgeous to look at.
So you are talking about the Studio Series one.
Yes,
Yes.
I am.
I like that one.
I hate that thing. It is garbage. Like, it is hot fucking garbage.
Damn. Well, then again, you're not really in the movieverse aesthetic anymore, so.
Well, even then, I was still trying to give the fucking live action aesthetic another chance, and there are some toys I genuinely liked. He was not one of them. He was one where I legit, like, dude, that figure was so bad when fucking Rob brought it to me to let me try it out, I transformed it, and I hated it straight from the jump.
Yeah, wait, robot mode or vehicle mode?
To vehicle mode and then back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can understand that.
So when I went through that whole thing, I'm like, this thing is supposed to be top tier Studio Series. This thing is trash. He was like, yeah, I kind of feel the same way. He took it with him, and then he brought it with him again. He set it on my shelf, and then didn't bother putting it back in his bag. I took him home. I came home. I saw it was still on my shelf. I took a picture, and I'm like, you left this here. He's like, I know.
Jeez.
You want it back? No. Are you really about to dump this fucking thing on me? Yeah. Why are you dumping this thing on me? Because I'm hoping and praying that you're gonna do something with it that's gonna make me laugh my ass off. You realize I'm about to throw this thing out the fucking window, right?
You should have deep fried it.
Shit, I should have deep fried it.
Hey, look, son, I deep fried your Optimus Prime.
RX-71. Why?
I think we're running out a little bit of steam here, so I think is a good place to cut it.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, hold up. I was actually going to bring up a question.
Okay.
So, with the concept series now being a thing, what are some movie concepts that you guys would love to see get a toy?
Oh shit. Okay.
Hmm.
And I'm like, bear in mind, I'm not just talking about the live action stuff. I'm talking all across Transformers history.
That's a very loaded question, man.
See, here's the funny thing. I have one that is specifically for the 86 movie that could genuinely give us a loophole into getting a new Predaking.
Like?
I'm intrigued.
For those who are in the know, in one of the original drafts for the 86 movie, the Predacons were supposed to appear in the 86 movie. It was going to be their big debut. Except they weren't going to be the Predacons. They were going to be called the Animabots.
Oh god, I know where you're going with this.
Predaking was originally supposed to be an Autobot.
Oh dear God, no.
So, for all intents and purposes, they would have to change the symbols, but they could get away with utilizing Studio Series 86 as a means of putting in a new Predaking. It would be some heavy cheating, and I'd be all for it because I've got plenty of Decepticon logos to slap on those fucking figures to fix them all up and make sure they all look right.
Oh, I thought of a really, really good pick for Angel. You might know what I'm about to say.
Possibly.
So is anyone here familiar with the artist Massive Black?
No.
No.
So okay, so first and foremost, these are official concepts. These are official Transformers concepts. There was a dude by the name of Skillful Graham on Instagram and YouTube who did a canceled concept thing. And one of the canceled concepts was from the rough draft of Revenge of the Fallen that would have introduced Ultra Magnus.
Ooh.
Okay.
The design of the concept for Ultra Magnus in Studio Series would be amazing.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
Give me a minute. I will be more than happy to show you. Angel, I showed it to you before, but you probably forgot.
Of course, I forgot.
Let me find it. Actually, I need to go through our DMs and find it. Just give me a brief moment. Shouldn't take me too long.
So, anyways, cheesecake.
Hello, yes.
Your thoughts towards my little loophole for a new Predaking?
I like it. I think it's a good idea. I like it. Hey, why doesn't Hasbro hire you? Let me ask you that.
Why doesn't Hasbro hire me? Well, funny you actually say that.
See, what's funny about that cheesecake is I actually work for a Hasbro warehouse.
Oh shit, that's pretty
Yeah, he actually does. A little jealous about that.
That's
What?
pretty fantastic.
This is supposed to be Ultra Magnus?
That was supposed to be Ultra Magnus for Revenge of the Fallen. I love that design. I really do. Here, cheesecake.
Yeah, send it to me. I want to see this.
It's not for everyone. I just remember seeing that and I'm like, this is beautiful.
I wish I got a better look at the head.
Literally, I mean, it's almost like movie prime head, kind of.
Yeah, but he's got like a piece of glass over his face, and just it annoys me. I'm sorry.
No, that's not the glass. That's his faceplate. He has like a prime faceplate.
Then no, that can't be right because it literally. What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, I don't know if I like this design.
I'm fine if I'm in the minority. I just think it's a cool design on Magnus. I think it's a really cool take.
What the fuck is going on with his head?
I think it might be the shoulders for me.
Maybe.
Something about the shoulders just feel like it doesn't fit the rest of the body. I don't know what it is.
Can we talk about the fact that the more I look at the face, the more it looks as if he got a fucking spray painted dildo on his face?
I don't see that at all.
Honestly, at this
And you
point,
call yourself the dirty one in our relationship.
I don't know if it's a dildo, but it definitely feels like he's got a jock strap just over his nose.
yeah, I can't be the only one fucking seeing it.
Yeah, like it's not great.
Like
Okay,
the weapons are badass,
Yeah.
but the arms are too massive. He literally looks like he could lose a couple 100,000 pounds.
I mean, it
It
could
looks
be
like something
taken-
out of Prime, honest to God.
Yeah.
If that's I feel like that's disrespecting Prime at that point.
Okay, well, if that doesn't work, here's a Dark of the Moon concept that I really like, where Optimus's trailer just becomes part of a giant railgun.
Okay, that's fucking dope.
That's
That I like.
it.
And there's another one where it's like, oh, this is the one. Makes him look like a fucking Gundam.
Gundam.
That's a bold statement there, sir.
I don't know. You see for yourself.
Gundam, you say?
Gundam. This makes him look like a Gundam.
In some areas.
TFA, my friend, What the fuck do you think a Gundam looks like?
Giant spiky mech suit robot.
Well,
I'm sorry. My immediate reflex in that moment was to smack the shit out of you. But what did you just say?
Giant spiky mech suit massive robot.
no.
Oh my god!
That looked like a
Oh,
spiky
no.
robot.
Some of them, not all of them. Though.
No! No! Where did we go wrong?
You don't even know Gundam, do you?
Yes, I do.
You know Gundam?
Everyone loves
I know
Gundam.
Gundam.
Everyone knows Gundam.
Give me a
I have yet
fucking
to
second.
watch
Give me a fucking second. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. TFA. I need you to answer me something. Where does that say spiky? Where?
I've seen a lot of Gundam. Okay, to be fair, a lot of the Gundam designs that I would.
Oh no.
Lost internet connection for a second. A lot of the Gundam designs that I've seen, where I was exposed to, had like spikes.
Where?
Didn't mean to show off a bunch of my shit for a second there, but still.
I can't remember where. All I know is that's what I remember seeing.
No, I meant like where on the body.
Like anywhere, shoulders, arms.
Honey, whatever you saw as a Gundam with spikes, like that sounds like terrible.
Again, I was young-ish. I
Okay.
don't know.
Could it be possible that you're thinking of
I'm not thinking of Gurren Lagann or anything like that.
I
genuinely
wasn't
thinking
gonna
of-
say that.
I mean, maybe the Death Scythe has a couple of spikes, but nothing crazy.
How the fuck is it that it took you all of 2 seconds to make my brain want to fucking explode? Ah!
Sorry. I didn't mean to offend any Gundam fans.
I think you did more than offend.
You just straight up generalized the fuck out of us, good sir. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
My brain.
I genuinely feel really bad. Like I'm not kidding about that. I'm physically starting to feel like my chest kind of tighten up. My anxiety's kind of getting up there.
I am being dramatic about it. It's really not that big a deal.
Yeah,
Still.
we're
Not
fine.
even the slightest.
Still, I feel like I'm being ambushed and like playfully, but still, it's like fight or flight response is kicking in, anxiety's rising. I don't like,
I'm sorry.
especially from you, Angel. What the hell is up with you this episode?
I mean, like it's just look, I've had a
You went
long
on
day at work.
Scrapyard for one episode, and it's like polar opposite of who you are. It's like the flight.
Anyway,
I think-
so real quick, I will at least give him credit here. Those who actually watched Gundam Wing, which I'm assuming both Cheesecake and Addictress both did. If you look at the side of his arm where it has that really long, almost whip-like weapon,
Mm-hmm.
that in general looks like the heat whip on Epion.
Oh, you are absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's also
I
the
agree.
wings of Gundams that kind of make me think of like spiky.
Yeah, see, that looks more like a striker pack from Seed.
Yeah, see, that's where I get this. So you can kind of see I was sort of right.
It's the
Sense.
it's the spiky aspect where you genuinely had us losing our mind for a second.
Well, I didn't mean every Gundam. I just meant some. Like I don't know all the different Gundam. It's something I'm actually trying to get into. Like I do want to watch Gundam because the only exposure I've had to Gundam specifically was what?
For somebody with as sensitive of a mind as yours, don't.
Nah, fuck that. Watch Gundam. Gundam's sick.
Okay.
No. I am literally trying to keep his mental well-being in mind here.
Yeah,
Gundam gets super depressing very quickly.
it
I-
really does.
I'm
Yeah, it
not.
does.
I'm not opposed to entertainment like that, really. That doesn't affect me as much as you would think. I mean, I started Evangelion a while back, and I was fine.
David, buddy, friend, I said the same thing. And the very first show I ever watched broke me.
Which one?
Zeta.
Oh no.
Well, I plan on starting from like the very beginning, so like the very first Gundam.
Oh God!
Watch the 3 movies. Save yourself hours of filler. Just watch the 3 movies.
Okay. But
Yeah.
again, because my only exposure, and that's what I was trying to get at, and a lot of people don't know this about me. My first exposure to Gundam was SD Gundam Force on Cartoon Network.
You actually did tell me that.
I told you. I never told the general audience. Yeah, that's literally my first, because Maguzi was a thing and Toonami was on Cartoon Network, and that was something I used to watch as a kid. I liked it. It's also another reason why I had the whole generalization of Spikey, because of like Zero and Baku Netsumaru. Surprised I remember their names.
And in case one didn't already tell, I have a Zaku obsession.
Nothing wrong with that.
Angel, we need to have a serious talk. I had no idea you knew Gundam.
Of course I know
I'm getting a
Gundam.
Sazabi tattoo, so
You got a
I know
Zaku tattoo?
yeah, it's
Oh yeah,
we're
I've seen it in
working
person.
on it.
Cool.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Wow.
I
But
mean, I don't have any Gundam tattoos, but I do got this.
That's sick.
Dude.
That's super
Sick.
sick.
Don't be deceived. He's like sideways.
Oh. Cool.
That's really sick.
He's like
Bro, I need
Armada
to-
sideways.
I need to get a tattoo so
But yeah, I'm also Zaku obsessed. I love Zaku's. I have so
Every
many
time I-
Zakus.
Every time I hear Zaku, I just think of SD Gundam Sword. Zaku, hour.
Anyway, so yeah, I slightly apologize for dragging you through the mud for a little bit there.
Yeah, that was just a bit too intense for me there. Like,
I was just having fun with it. That's all.
I'm glad you were having fun, but realistically, my brain was like, you fucked up. You said something really stupid. What else is new? But still, you fucked up.
Been there.
Been there, done that.
Mhm. Yep.
Been there.
Also-
Wish I hadn't done that.
Also, maybe some of this inspiration. Am I the only one that looks at this Prime and now looks at Age of Extinction Scorn?
We're moving on.
I'm just saying, in the legs and that tail weapon, it looks like Age of Extinction Scorn. Like, I'm not. Yeah. Yeah, there's
So
a lot of
anyway-
really,
Well, I don't know what you guys, but I'm running out of steam.
Yeah, we're gonna end it here shortly. By shortly I mean like literally in the next few minutes. But like I do every show, how'd you guys enjoy this episode?
Liked it.
Yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, pleasure, dude. That's his way of saying he's tired.
I mean, I enjoyed it for the most part, but at the same time, when have I ever not enjoyed being on the thought corner? I mean, like literally the last time I was on the thought corner, I got to scream for like 5 minutes. It was great.
It's a good outlet. And all because of dead ass Ironhide and dead ass Pearl.
I swear to fucking Christ, do not make me do it again.
I'm not.
I will scream for the wrong reasons.
I have a baby sleeping in the other room.
I'm not going to unleash that beast. Oh, I thought of a nickname I could give you, and I kind of hate myself. Beast C.
No,
I'll message a scrapyard chat.
no, you will not.
Could be worse.
Yeah, the reason I ask is because like one of the big things about these streams is I always want to make sure everyone feels included. I also want to make sure I don't feel like I'm controlling everyone in terms of like how they reply and like who talks, because I don't like doing that. But I think this has been a again, I really think this has been the most structured episode that I've done. So I'm looking forward to
think so.
more. I want to thank everyone once again for tuning in, hanging out, and I want to thank everyone who participated. Those who are not here at the moment, such as Cyborg Raptor, who was live from Japan. False Convoy, he had to depart due to a massive headache, and I hope you're feeling well, buddy. JJ Prime, thank you very much for tuning in, hanging out with us as well, dude. And Marvelous, who just kind of abruptly left, but that's okay. I hope you're okay, dude. And of course, all of you who are currently here still. So thank you guys for tuning in, being here, hanging out. And once again, Cheesecake, welcome to the channel.
Thank you for having me.
You've been
It's
a
lot of fun.
viewer for a while, I assume. So it's really cool to actually like have you in this. I'm glad I pitched the idea on our way home from the toy show.
Yeah, I'm really glad you did. This was a lot of fun.
So now, as we continue to get to closings, promotions and plugs and so on and so forth, and this doesn't have to be just for you, but if you have anyone that you would like to promote as well, you may. So whoever wants to go first, feel free.
Hey, Cheesecake, you want to come on the scrapyard one day?
I would love that. I would love to come on the scrapyard. Just let loose.
Yeah, you'll fit in fine there.
Oh God,
don't
the absolute insanity that goes down with the scrapyard. So I guess I'm going first now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So basically, can I have the floor for a second?
Oh, I don't do that. Okay.
So yeah, so I do the scrapyard every Friday night, and obviously, if there's some like scheduling conflictions, I will do my best to accommodate. But as it stands, I am. Yeah, I'm slowly trying to get myself back into recording reviews. I have a theme week going on right now. And that theme week is basically Commander Week, where each and every day you will be seeing a new video from me about the 5 current generations Commander class figures that we have. The whole idea of it is to lead up to Magmatron. Because let's face it, I think Magmatron is going to be swinging for Armada Prime's crown right now. How do I put this? I have other stuff that I do as well, and I know for a fact I mentioned it last episode that I am going to be doing something called the BC Retrospective, where it's going to be my way of talking about movies, TV shows, video games, comic books, all that type of stuff. And the first what I initially thought was going to be the first episode until I realized how much time this is actually going to take. So chances are I'm going to do something else just to kind of throw it out there and see if it works. But one of the episodes I have planned is BC Retrospective, the Darksider story.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah, I'm like that. That one. That's one that unfortunately requires a lot of deep diving on my part. So as much as I am looking forward to doing this, it's the research part of it that's going to kill me. So hopefully I'll be able to find a different alternative to be able to sit down and actually, talk it through and actually do up a small little script. By the way, BC Retrospective is going to be the very first time BC actually scripts a video.
That'll be fun.
So yeah, I'll try my hand at it finally. We're going to see how this sticks. So with that being stated, is there anything else? I mentioned Scrapyard. I mentioned Commander Week. I mentioned the retrospect. Modanuva Productions. It is a co-owned channel between me and Aladar the Outmode, where a lot of stuff that I don't normally like, a lot of stuff that at one point I would have covered on my main channel, I have since thrown to the wind, and now only cover it with far less of a filter on Modanuva. So my main channel covers, well, Transformers. Modanuva is generally supposed to have stuff like for like Power Rangers, Kamen Rider, Gundam, things like that. Like that's generally where I'm going to be put. Like when I actually start doing reviews of the Gargoyles figures, like that's where they're going to go. Just I have a lot of different projects planned. I'm struggling to get it all filmed right now. So that, and I mean, I'm a father now, so I'm pretty sure the last time I was on TFTC, that wasn't a thing yet.
It was not. So let's
So
give a
hey,
big
I'm a father now.
Yeah. Let's give a big old congratulations to BC and the BC family.
Yes. By all means, Papa BC is now very literal.
Yes. You have a living Titan class.
Anyways, hey, honey, what the hell? Where'd the Titan class come from? Wait a minute, that's a baby. I'm a dad? How the fuck did that happen?
Oh, where did I get that figure? Oh shit, I'm a dad.
Anyway, so yeah, that's basically the bulk of it. And I'm pretty sure TFA loves to hear me do this. This is BC saying stay nerdy and get your geek on.
That is a really good outro. Every single time I hear it, I just love it. All right. Cheesecake, would you like to plug yourself and promote someone, perhaps?
Yeah. So you can find me pretty much everywhere as _cheesecake. I pop up every now and then, random places. Other than that, follow my wife. She has an YouTube channel and an art page. Likens and Lore does amazing artwork. Not Transformers based, a lot more fantasy, witchcraft, a lot of really cool stuff. Go support her. Go check out my home away from home, Big Redhead Vintage Toys, if you're ever in the Tampa Bay area. If not, follow him on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Post anything new that comes to our doors on our Facebook and Instagram page. That's the best way to keep in contact with all of us, blah, 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 blah. Other than that, I got a bunch of projects in the work. Got a band I'm working on. Got a few other small projects that might be announced here soon. But I'm not very active on any social media, so I don't know how I'm going to announce them. Other than that, I don't really have a sign off other than come get this raspberry drizzle. I don't know. Cheesecake.
The outros come in time.
They do, yeah. That's what I
I
figured.
don't have one.
See, the saddest part is I'm already thinking of one for him.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah, honestly, same.
So his name is Cheesecake.
Yes.
This is the cheesecake, and remember, enjoy your slice of pie.
I was okay with it up until the pie part.
Oh, fuck you!
Yeah, the pie threw me off.
That's the joke. I find it beautiful.
Yeah, that was the joke.
It could work.
Hmm.
It could work.
God,
It could work.
I like it.
she's the only one that actually fucking rooted for me on that one. Man, what the fuck? Is this how you felt?
I mean, I got one that could probably work, and I love how this is like how we're spending the last few minutes. This is Cheesecake saying, remember, keep living that sweet life.
Okay, that's actually really good.
I still like the pie.
All right, Angel.
Okay.
Who are
well,
you? What do you do? Where can they find you?
Okay. You can find me at this handle on Instagram. I try and post reviews of various Transformer shows. Like Earthspark is the only one that I've really been doing consistently because it's still new and there's not that many episodes out so far compared to other series. I also will post pictures of figures that I've gotten. So I'm trying to work on my own alternate universe, with my own original characters and stuff, or at least with a couple, and my own versions of canon characters. It's a self process. So I'm sure you've all been through it at least once or twice. But yeah, it just comes and goes with my moods and my bursts of inspiration and motivation and all that shit. But I'm really trying to get will them into existence, as in make art of them, so that my thoughts and my visions can get on paper, so that you guys can share in my thoughts and visions. And it's just I'm getting there.
All in due time.
Okay, I think that's it.
We do need to make a sign out for you. I just remembered that.
I know.
And I'm
we'll
gonna
get there.
I'm a stick group layout for mine because I don't like being in spotlight. I really don't.
Spotlight, 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 spotlight.
No, hey, stay away.
Oh, now you're on my side. I'm kidding.
Because I respect your feelings.
And yet you tore into me just as everyone else did when it came to the Gundam shtick. Anyway, we're gonna talk about that later.
Okay, if you're gonna keep digging the knife in, and she decides to snap at you, you have no one to blame but yourself.
Thankfully, we're not one of those type of couples, but still, we are gonna talk.
No,
I
Christ,
felt
no,
so
God.
attacked. Anyway,
I'm so sorry.
I am TFHN24, the TF Addict. If you couldn't tell, if you don't know who I am, hi. I'm a person that exists in the world. Jokes aside, I do Transformers toy reviews on occasion, very rare occasion. I think I'm going to be phasing out of that for a while, though. I really don't want to do reviews as much. But what you can catch here is a couple of fan-made projects I got in store. I got Transformers Divided Mind, a mental health story regarding Punch Counter Punch. That I'm very proud of so far. It looks incredible. The two teasers, especially teaser 2, I'm really, really proud of that. Please go check that out. Give that a watch. Let me know if you're excited for it down in the respective comment section down below.
That's the best part. You don't.
Please, seriously, please go check that out. I was so proud of that teaser, and that was mostly reused footage. I do have a little short series I plan on doing that I'm still doing. It just doesn't happen as concurrently as I would like it. The Transformers That Grew Up With Me. Fun fact, every time I do one of those, I do those in the order that I got them. I remember every single figure in exactly what order I got them. Cheesecake knows this. I told him about this. So please stay tuned for that because those are always fun to make. My favorite is obviously still Tidal Wave because I'm biased. Maybe Mirage will get one. Maybe I'll finally show some love to Mirage for all of 2 seconds.
That's fucked up.
No, Mirage is fucked up. He can go die. Anyway. Please stay tuned for part 5 of that as well. I also post some stuff on Instagram. I have my own little fan faction called the Necrotons, which you will be seeing those in future projects at some point later on. I don't know when, but I am posting profiles of them. I know I need to finish them. But I will be posting the remaining 2 of the core team, and then I will be posting combined modes because fossilizers, they fall apart and reconnect with each other. And I got some really good combinations in mind. So there's that as well. And I am, of course, working on the TFCon video. At the moment of this recording, it is currently up to 11 minutes because I have been spacing out my recording due to mental health and caretaking responsibilities. But that video is happening. Please stay tuned for that. I'm very excited for that to come out, as well as my birthday haul and my toy show haul. And once again, I have to thank Cheesecake for my birthday, for today, and just being an overall great friend. Dude, I've known him since I was at Big Red Vintage Toys, at least for about a year or so. And then we started talking more and more. And he's been such a great dude. And also, we are going to be cooking. We have things in store. He's about to help me make TFA be on the map. Hopefully. Having fun with your Triptychon. Yeah, he's showing off his haul because he did get a really good haul. Well, how about, before we close off, since we're talking toy show real quick, how about you tell the folks how much you got those two for?
So I got this Triptychon right here that you saw me playing with. I got him, and then I got the third-party transistor.
KFC Toys transistor.
KFC Toys transistor. I got both of those for $150.
What Triptychon?
G1 Triptychon.
Nice.
At our local toy show.
Yep, it was a good time.
Great deal. Anyway, but yeah, Cheesecake is gonna be helping me make TFA a reality, the dream that I wanted. I will not go into further details at the moment, but just stay tuned for that because, yeah, we got stuff planned. Other than that, it's basically it. TFTC will continue to happen as it does. Do not be surprised if this is all you see, and if it is, please just let me know if you want to see more. Let me know if you enjoyed it by leaving a like. If you want to see more, please be sure to hit that big red subscribe button so I can transform your entertainment one day at a time. Well, with all that being said, my fellow TF addicts, that's pretty much all there is to say. This has been Transformers Thought Corner episode number 87. What? What? Every outro, I get interrupted. What?
That just came out of nowhere and scared me.
What, me just yelling transform like an Armada character?
Yeah, a little bit.
I do that all the time.
Like, what the fuck? Well, you don't normally shout it. That's what fucked
Yes,
with
he
me.
does. Where you been?
Apparently, I've been away too long.
Yeah, I made that a thing to do it like the Armada characters. Like, that's my shit. That's my
That's where it
shtick.
comes from.
Yeah. Anytime someone says transform, they transform. Anyway.
Sorry, I forgot like how cheesy Armada can be sometimes.
No, it's a...
Anyways, go ahead.
With that said, this has been TFTC. This is TFA 1024, the TF Addict, rolling out until all is fun.